delicious. You know I'm crazy, so go ahead and drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Get to taking that off me. Yeah. 'Cause I got the plug, I made the coffee. Talking late night, boy.
You need to come on. I gotta go get her. I gotta go to work too. Hey, y'all. Hey, I didn't even hear the intro go off. What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Moo Room. I'm your auntie with the T, sister girl, aka Auntie Moo. Hey, y'all. Hey. What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm about to drop this link because we gotta talk. We got to talk. Anybody know that in the Moo Room, you can always hit the link. The link is always dropped in the chat. Okay. Listen, if you come with smoke, you get smoke. Period. That's just how it works over here. Okay. If you come in peace, you get peace. If you come in curiosity, you get answers. Maybe. If I feel like it's your business. So just know what you come with is what you get. But you will get blocked. You will get banned because this is my house. Okay. So you're going to respect anything that goes on over here. And in my house, I have my own opinion on things. Okay. So, where do we start? Oh my gosh. Okay. So, y'all know I'm in the neighborhood. So, y'all got to give me a minute just in case we go out. But, it's the first. I can't get started really until 10 minutes because I've been getting, I don't be feeling like I be coming off raw, but evidently YouTube be having a problem or whatever because they be, so I gotta wait. So while we waiting, we can do our housekeeping. Okay. If you, welcome to the Moo Room. Okay. I'm your auntie with the T. This is the home of the aunties, uncles, nieces, the home of the grown and the sexy. We respect over here. We love over here. We live life over here, baby. So that's what we do over here. This is like just coming and sitting down and your auntie with your old auntie, you know what I'm saying, and just having a conversation. So that's what we do over here. We talk everything, child. We talk church, we talk life, talk everything over here. So if you've never been here, this is how it is. Y'all live life with me. You know what I'm saying? This is a daily diary. One day my great grandkids can look back and see their great grandma. So it's just like a daily diary for me over here. I just be talking. This is visiting. You be visiting your auntie house. Hey Renata. Hey sis. I was just letting people know, before we get started, because you know what, y'all little bald headed sister, y'all little bald headed auntie and sister, um, over there, y'all know McBaldy over there. She be working my nerves, y'all. She be working my nerves because now they don't realize they done too much and went too far, and now they wanna what? Cause okay, so dang, we ain't even. I gotta wait a few more minutes so I can get into the tea because I'm like heifer. heifer. Okay, I'm gonna have to call the sister heifer. That heifer, girl. Listen, 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 listen. And I gotta go back and I hope, because for some strange reason, when allegedly was responding to some shit I had said in the little chat, I couldn't hear what she was saying. I couldn't hear what she's saying because I already told her. I already told her, baby, I will hit the link. I will come up on your platform and hit the link. It will. Sure will. So, hey, and you said not a sister of mine at all. Girl, listen, that's y'all look, that's man, listen. Oh Lord. I told her, I said, y'all sit up there and let the little trash girls get up there. Them little girls, them little Zeus Enterprise girls, get up there on that platform and talk to you three women like y'all was trash beneath them, trash beneath y'all feet. Call y'all hoes and everything. I mean, really called y'all some old bitches and all this other stuff. Really disrespected y'all. Oh, see, y'all. Oh, see, I had to wait 10 minutes. Oh my gosh. Oh well, I'm already shit. Oh well, cause I guess y'all let them get up there and they talk to y'all any kind of way. Then you gonna sit on your live and tell people that Cali way and you never got into it. That none of your kids ever put their hands on you. Y'all don't remember Mr. Schofield and everybody saying how they had to get Dre hands from around your neck. I mean, to me, that's your child putting their hands on you. Okay, I don't know. Then it's so many stuff. It's so much, and I'm like, girl, quit, stop. I'm like, stop it, stop. And then you got you, and then I'm like, all these women up there talking about some, oh, the mama, if you don't like what she's saying, y'all should be correcting her. Y'all should be sitting up here and she didn't read the part when I talked about her disrespecting her grandson. It ain't even in this at this point. Y'all listen, I don't even care at this point because yes, Krishan's a young girl. Yes, Blueface is a young man, but they can make choices for themselves. They're adults. They might be young adults, but they're adults. They can make choices for themselves. So I can't really, you know what I'm saying? I can't tell her not to choose him and I can't tell him not to choose her. But and as a mother, and this is coming from a mother's point of view, this is something that I would tell my daughters. This is something I would tell my sons. I can't tell you not to choose that person. I can't tell you what your heart wants. I can't tell you. All I can tell you is, unless you both go through therapy, unless you both get changed, and unless you both want to change, you're going to continue down this same cycle of road until somebody gets tired or somebody gets hurt. It's in either way. Even when somebody gets tired, somebody's still going to get hurt. If you understand what I'm saying, you understand what I'm saying. If you don't, you need to catch up. Okay, because Auntie ain't got time to be sitting up here sugarcoating it and breaking it down, baby. 1 plus 1 is two, 2 plus 2 is four, 4 plus 4 is 8. Okay, let's just get it straight. And listen, I'm printing this. Oh, he's so pretty. I'm printing this. I'm not even putting this in cursive, baby, because I want you to understand what I'm saying. Okay, I'm texting this. Do I need to put the text letters up? I don't know what I need to do to get people to understand. But my point in life, it ain't even about the adults in this because it's the media that's putting the battery in the back of the adults for the adults to continuously act and do the things that they continuously act and do. But my problem comes with the young people, the other adults, the internet adults, that if this was your child If this was your child and your grandchild, baby, I don't care if me and my daughter, me and my son, and me and any of my kids was, oh, look at the little gingerbread girl, she cute, was into it or anything like that, baby. If you come from my grand baby, you come from one of my grandbabies, we got a problem. You can say what you want to say about the mama, cause whatever, cause they, you know what? I should have instilled enough in them for them to be able to defend themselves verbally, mentally, emotionally, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then if you come to me and you say, "Hey, mom, listen, I'm on a down battery, and this ninja or this heifer, they dragging me. I'm on a down battery. Okay, I'm gonna charge you up. I'm gonna charge you up about mine, and you gonna get out there and you gonna defend mine, hook, line, and sinker, baby. You gonna defend my bloodline, my generations, my baby. I guess they don't understand. They don't understand, but we all know now. We all know. I mean, if you don't know, I hate to say it. I hate to say it to y'all, but the humiliation and the sacrifice. Hmm, mm, mm, mm. That's all I'm gonna say. And watch what God do, because I'm gonna tell you, God don't play about His children. God don't play about His children. I'm gonna tell you that. And God don't play about Him doing what He needs to do and making sure everybody is in accordance to what God had, God's plan. God don't play about His children. Hmm. I want y'all to really let's just break it down. Zeus Network is birthed from a Christian network, okay? Now, the people behind the money behind Zeus and the people behind the Zeus network were people from, do it for the vine. I ain't gonna do it. Do it for the vine. Them type of people. Okay, they were their own little streaming network. They got behind, pumped it, would it, whoop de woo. Now, prior to Zeus, we know y'all go. I don't know. I haven't finished watching the Jamal. I only got 5 minutes, 4 minutes into it because I have to prepare myself mentally to watch BS sometimes. So, and I'm not saying it might be a good interview, so I'm really gonna watch it for y'all tonight so we can really talk about it. It's Friday night, y'all know how we do it on Friday nights. Hey, 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 hey! It's Fun Friday. It's Make It Happen Friday. It's free your mind Friday. Okay, so we gonna free our mind tonight. Okay, so if y'all hear anybody else say "Free Your Mind Friday," y'all know it came from Auntie Moo. Like if y'all just want to be my friend, just be my friend. That's just be my friend. I'm telling you, it's more profitable. It's more profitable for you to be my friend. It's more engaging for you to be my friend. You might have more people over there listening to you because you on bull BS. I don't care about the two, three, four, five, six people that listen to me, that because I know they some real people that want to know and got real minds. We just think outside the box. We're not boxed in to this internet BS. We're not just trying to fit in. We not, we do this in real life. We sit up here, we talk about real life situation, real people, and we keep it a buck. And that's what we do over here. So, but um, I just, I just don't play about mine. So any grandmother, I don't care. You became a millionaire, okay? Baby, we know this. Let me put it this way. We know you're not making $1 million over there on the toxic 666 channel. We know you're not making a million over there. We know that. We know it. Yep. I'm willing to put I'm willing to put money on it. I'm willing to pay top dollar. You're not making $1 million over there. I don't even think you're making a quarter million over there. I'm just saying. You might make a quarter million. That's not really hard. You know what I'm saying? You might can make a quarter million over there, but I don't know. I don't know. Cause last I know, Dre was like, "You're making over." What Dre said, she was making over 10,000 a month over there on Six Side, and then she got cheaper and cheaper on production. She fired everybody. The money started coming in. They wasn't getting paid allegedly. That's what Dre said. I mean, I got the receipts. So, and I told you I'm gonna be on you. I told you I'm gonna be on you because you won't let up. Now you trying to act like, oh my God, like I don't know why, because somebody's talking about a teacher. Somebody got on her live talking about a teacher is using the baby as a study or whatever. So my thing is this: how somebody gonna use somebody as something and you don't know nothing about nobody? You don't see nothing. You don't know nothing. How you gonna do anything? How are you going to do anything? How? 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 How are you gonna say based upon 2 minutes max? 2 minutes max. Max 2 minutes of y'all seeing something. How are you antibody? That's like y'all seeing engine number nine for 2 minutes, and then y'all say, "Oh, engine number nine, blah 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 blah." Y'all know shit about my baby. My baby read. He know the Lord. He can pray. He can have a conversation. He does coding. He does gaming. He takes Spanish. So you don't really know nothing about him. That's like y'all seeing um EJ for a few seconds. Y'all might think y'all know him. Y'all don't know nothing about y'all don't know nothing. Y'all can say what y'all think y'all know. Y'all can give y'all assumption. Do you know what happens about an assumption when people make assumptions? And that's what I have noticed. A lot of I can't even call these people content creators because you're not really creating content when you're lying and you're spreading false narratives. You're not creating content. You're doing exactly that. You're lying and you're creating a false narrative. But I digress. I digress. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Is it y'all? Come on, help y'all auntie out. Help y'all sister out. Is it just me, or am I like one of the like? Do I? Is okay? Okay, I'm gonna ask this question. I don't know how many. Is it like? Was it in the vaccine? Was it in the was it in the what was it in? Well, y'all, what was it in? Is it in the vaccine? Is it in the AI? What is it in? Help me. I'm trying to figure this out. Maybe I don't need to figure it out. Maybe I shouldn't be saying that shit. Maybe I want them coming for me. But what is it in? What is it in? This girl was telling me, she was like, "Oh my gosh," she was like, "Do you know you're naturalist? You don't take no medication. You don't do nothing like. Do you know they will pay top dollar for your blood?" I'm like, "Girl, what? Baby, only person gonna get this my mama, my children, my grandchildren. Okay, that's the only people that can get anything out of this body, baby. My brothers, people that need it. Like in my family, the people that I know. Like what? Maybe I shouldn't be saying that shit. They might be trying to come look for me now. I'm just they gonna have a fight on their hands, baby. I got Mace. I got white girl with me all the time. She dangerous, baby, too. Call me undercover sister. Show you right. Y'all remember that movie? That's my movie, Undercover Brother. Show you right. No. I'm being serious, but I'm being silly at the same time. But come on, Mr. Garbage Man. People need to get it together, y'all. People really need to get it together. Cause I'm like, y'all gotta make stuff make sense. Like I honestly like I'm at the point and people like, well, this is my thing. This is my thing. How many people my uncle said this, may he rest in peace. And this has been something that has always stuck in our family. This is one of the, how you have like, what is it, the pillars of your family, the words of wisdom, whatever, like the quotes of your family or however you want to call it. Ours is one of ours for our family is it's better to be thought a fool than to speak and remove all doubt. Let me let It's better to be thought a fool than to speak and remove all doubt. Do I need to say it one more time for the people in the back? Maybe that third time is a charm if you didn't get it. It's better to be thought a fool than to speak and remove all doubt. So I don't care what you think about me. I'm not gonna try to defend nothing you think about me. I'm not gonna do what I can post. I'm just gonna post the receipts. But I could do that. But you don't have to. If you saying this and this and this and this, I'm gonna let you think it. If you feel this and this and this and this, I'm gonna let you feel it. If you see this and this and this and this and this, I'm gonna let you see it. If you thought this and this and this and this, I'm gonna let you think it. That's just how I feel. Hold on, y'all. I'm just, I don't know.
Probably my job is late.
Oh, I can smell coldness. Um, mommy,
What?
Kayla's cat forgot one more of the shoey thing,
What's what?
of the high shoes. She left one in the car.
Okay, pick them ones off the floor, pick them wrappers up and put them in that garbage bag.
Wait, look.
I don't know why this thing is like this.
Do you know the garbage bag?
So,
These are.
hold on, I gotta put on my thing before I start people and go.
Okay, I can do it.
Go stop by the whatchamacallit. Why your face rolled up?
Stop by where?
Why your face all rolled up?
Itchy to shower.
Y'all was
You,
busy.
you should
Not really. I mean,
take a
we got
shower for
it's steady.
Wheelchair.
You had to actually work.
Hmm. Sadly.
Huh.
I said sadly.
Um,
Stop by where?
to get some gas. Go by the
It's the cheapest at Walmart.
Okay, well
Or
go by the Walmart.
Walmart or Murphy's. You saving a whole 20 cents.
At the Walmart or the Murphy's.
It was $2.29 over here. It was $2.47. The Kroger is like two something.
Your feet wet or something?
I just stink. Baby son said the same thing.
Put that seatbelt on, boy.
So I opened the door. He said, "What is that smell?"
Oh my gosh.
Um, but
But
yes,
you
y'all
probably
have
are lit though. I just clipped the doors.
yeah, you have to just think in its entirety, like why people I'm gonna let you think what you want to think. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's why there's been so many narratives on the interweb. Is because people have been thinking what they want to think, and people have been allowing them to think what they want to think. Hold on. Hey nephew.
What
Hey
up? What up,
sis.
Auntie?
Nothing. What's up, nephew?
Nothing much.
See
Trying
that
to run
boy?
from my mama.
Huh?
I said I'm trying to run from my mama because she got me doing yard work.
Oh.
I don't know the first about a plant, and she talking to me like I'm 5 years old learning homework again.
Leave her
Now
alone.
I
You better.
told, she gonna say, now I told you you come out here outside to water the plant. How many days out of the week? I said about one. I got a pop. That's not what I said. Now, what did I tell you?
Leave her alone, Dre. Leave
She
her
said
alone.
the tomatoes, and then I got her confused. No, no, wait. You don't water the damn tomatoes once. So I just got on. I said, I'm going to take this to the trash. I'll be right back. She can't find me.
That's my son. Hey, this.
For real. I'm running like I ain't got
But that's
time.
what I was saying. Like, people feel like people are obligated to know everybody's business, and someone you ain't got to know everything about my business. You should know. You only gonna know what I want you to know. And if that ain't good, then you can make your assumptions and make an ass out of you yourself because you showing on. You can try to make an ass out of me, but when you don't know what you're talking about, you really only making an ass out of yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about it.
Yep, and I feel also that people have a problem with how long we've been on here. Great, of minding their own damn business. We grown. Mind your own damn business. We too damn grown. If you over 21 years old, or even over 13 for that matter, you know what mind your damn business means. Even at 8, you know
Mind
what
your damn,
mind your damn business.
touch
Let
your
me come home.
damn nose.
Okay?
It's not
Let
enough.
me come in here.
It's not enough people touching their damn nose. They too busy trying to say, "Oh, you got something on your nose, and you got a big ass mole on your own shit." Touch your own nose. Handle your own business. It'd be amazing to me, you know. And I get it. What is it called? What is it when like somebody
Mm.
else like you can look at you can see like it because you going through it is and you see somebody else going through it you got so much what is it like you got so much
Um,
to say because
being
then ain't
transparent.
nobody looking at you, yeah, like you can't be transparent but you ooh, I wonder if the taco
Oh, I
You
place
was
is
gonna
can't.
open.
You
call you to
can't
tell you to
accept.
get some on the way here. I forgot.
They
You
close.
can't
I don't
accept
know.
corrective criticism, but you can be very transparent. That's a crock of bullshit. I feel that honestly, a lot of
Especially I
people
got
have narcissistic behaviors. So if I say to you,
all
Auntie,
right.
or you tell me, nephew, that's a nice haircut, but you're letting me know in a nice way because you Auntie before I go look
We just
crazy.
talking,
Like
sis.
nephew.
We just talking.
Like,
It's hot in here.
uh,
Go ahead.
oh, okay.
No, she
So it's
said,
like
"What's going on
nephew.
now?" I was like, "No, we just be talking."
Yeah, we just talking. Look, but it's like this. Like you said, nephew, that barber messed up on your lining. Now you don't want me going out in the street looking crazy. So I say to you, okay, Auntie, but Blueface got a long neck.
What
That's
they got to do?
narcissistic.
Like, yeah, what they got to do with what you got? Like, what they got to do with your lining? Like, how is that gonna help you? Like, what they got to do with you? You know what
That's
I'm
how people
saying? And that's
is.
what
Yeah.
is happening. Like people, like they're deflecting from real stuff. Like when all the stuff went down with the Zeus, the episode, whatever. For them 2 little weeks, everything was, whatever. People were having hard conversations. People were actually, I feel, a lot of people were having to like open up their eyes and really, watch their daughters and watch their sons and understand, more about, young kids understanding and knowing about their,
Body parts.
yeah, and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
then it was like taboo. No, we don't want them to know that. We don't want, like, that's not important. We need to talk about something that's like not
That's
important.
beneficial. Drama.
Yeah.
And see, I feel like a bunch of people, even with the second, she had narcissistic behavior. Because Ron said, "But you made me eat your wooty wah woo," and she like, "Yeah, but what about what she say?" Wait,
You
she
did
gonna say,
this with
"Wait,
your yeah. You
you
she
drunk
she
when
tried
you
to
was
flip the
drinking with
whole
your baby
script.
on the van, and we ain't talking about the van no more, bitch. We done went all the way past that. You didn't want to acknowledge that. We talking about what you made her do with her mouth to you. Now you want to jump back to the van because the van is more beneficial than this. So you deflected. You like, oh shit, I gotta get her out of this situation. Then wait, what was the quicker? Which for me was she gonna say, what did she say? She gonna ask the motherfucker that's way across from her. What
You
did
know what?
she say?
I just want some beef
How
tacos
you ask
with
how you ask
the
somebody that's way
Toronto,
across the
Can I have
room?
something?
What did somebody next to
Toronto,
you say?
Have something?
and pico
Have something?
corn,
Like that's some real
Corn.
shit. Like
Baby
corn,
son, what are we getting?
corn tortilla.
Just wait a second. You see she's talking. Hold on.
I want corn tortillas, steak tacos, asada tacos. Not no tongue. I want asada steak
Can you
beef
come on?
with pico. I want asada pico, and I want cilantro and onions and green sauce.
So how many tacos you want me to get in total? 6.
Yeah, just get 6.
Now what do you want?
What do I have?
We're just
They
getting
not even
tacos. You
chameleons,
want
Auntie
tacos?
Bev. They not
Yeah.
even
Thank you.
chameleons
You
because
want me to get 8? You can get 2 tacos.
oh yeah, I know you was ready,
Huh?
sis. Huh?
You want me to get 8 so you can get 2 tacos?
Yeah, just don't get no
Can you have sushi?
onions and stuff on his.
Can I have what?
Have sushi. Too.
I don't even know if
Yeah,
they
They
like
got
I
don't have
say,
no
sushi.
Auntie,
slushy.
They might.
Okay, so
she asked the person across the room, what
You
did the
got drinks
person
at
next to
home,
her say?
puppy? Here, drink a little bit of this coffee until we get home.
That's like me saying. That's like you saying to me, what my daughter say? I'm wait, what? She right next to you. I'm way out here. How the hell I know what she said? What your cousin say?
But
I
this
don't
is the
know.
thing. This is the thing. I just feel like this, nephew. As a grandmother, okay, and I know my sister in here, and she could tell because how we is about our kids, we don't play about our grandbabies. Like, baby,
No, you don't.
we don't listen when it comes. Yes, like,
Uh-uh. Ain't
listen,
that
with my
not
children, I done
right?
raised Drew already. When it come to my grandbabies, I ain't gonna play about them. You know what I'm saying? You old enough to make your own decisions. You old enough to defend yourself. You old enough. If you, like I said, if you feel like you uncharged, if you feel like, hey mom, I'm low today. I can't fight today, baby. I'm gonna charge you up Tag me in, boss. I'm gonna come in for you,
Mhm.
but I'm not. I'm gonna come in on behalf of my grandchildren. I ain't really coming in because you can handle your own. I know mine. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly.
But when
But
you,
see,
as a grandmother,
mhm, mhm,
always choosing to be wishy washy with your grandchildren, or
mm,
always choosing you choose everything over your grandchildren, the internet, everything over your grandchildren.
mhm. But somebody got a letter today. Remember you said something about that letter that stated something about an amount in the house and the car and you know the little picket fence in the house and the dog. For her, meaning Wiggy.
Whatever.
I guess she,
Go ahead,
I guess,
nephew.
I guess she received another letter, and I don't know if it's been because of her behavior, but she let us know today that she is not welcome. First she was in. Remember, I'm a millionaire. I'm in. Now she came back out and said Hollywood ain't messing with her. She don't know if Zeus gonna pick up the second season.
Mm.
And whoever Gracie 777 is, shout out to you, baby girl. You the one. You the goat. You the goat. Shout out to you, baby girl. You need a award. You need
Wait,
some
she was so
recognition.
confused. She was so confused about everything, child. When I say she was so confused about everything, everything,
Wait, was you in there
everything.
when Gracie told her to take off? Okay, she read Gracie's comment out loud, and after she
Oh, but
read
she was.
Gracie's
Did you see
comment,
my comments?
she read it and she kept going. She
Did she?
skipped
But I'm
over the
saying, did you
explanation.
see? She what? That's what I'm saying. Did you see what I said about y'all let them little trashy ass girls come up there and just read y'all asses? Ain't no way. If listen, if me, I could just let me see. I could just name three random people. I can name me, Auntie Bev, and Auntie Katina, and we all on the couch. And I'm gonna put Auntie Bev because Auntie Bev, she's so classy. Okay,
Hmm.
and we get and Natalie, Scotty, and Rolly come sit down on the couch with us.
But see, they're not gonna conduct themselves with y'all the way they conduct themselves with her. They only conducted they way they stuff like that with her is because the way she conducts herself with her own. If you don't disrespect your own, everybody in the street will have the utmost respect for you. You don't go back and tell your family business to your significant other. Don't, only thing you can tell them is about if you feel comfortable with telling them an essay story or something simple, but don't get to getting in there bashing your relatives because then even your spouse would know how to cut you.
Mm,
You don't never give nobody no ammunition to cut you. And I wanted
mm.
to say this. I wanted to say this. That girl threw her for a loop. She said, "Take that scarf off, Baldy. We want to see your hair." She gonna say, "You gonna make fun of a grandma that has a problem with scratching the middle of her hair because she's stressed about her kid and she ain't got no
Yeah,
hair." She was mad as hell. I love it. I love it. I don't know who she was, but I need to buy her some lunch, a drink, a lunch, or something because that was a nice read. Gracie had her so confused and discombobulated that live. She was gone. She was on a rampage telling all the business about herself. And
I
then,
know Auntie Beth. I know they not even like they couldn't listen. They could never sit down, and I could put me and two other people in there, and they could never sit down with us. They could never because what baby you cannot compete and compare with the class acts and real women. Carlissa, I'm sorry, sis. You not giving you sit up here and yeah, it's funny, ha ha ha, he he he. Whatever. You be giving them good Leo jokes, good whatever. And y'all know Auntie love her good Leo. I love me. My mama Leo. I got two Leo sons. My my bestie cousin is a Leo. Like y'all know how I get down with the Leos. Like I love me a good Leo. My brother Leo. Like listen, you just
Uh,
can't like you. But I know how you like, and that's the reason why I know what you're doing, the things that you're doing. And now you done took the shit too far. Like you went past what was supposed to happen. You just kept going and kept going and kept going and kept going, and now you were like, uh-oh, hold on, wait a minute. I didn't mean to do that. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I didn't mean to say that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. But you done did it
mm,
now. Now it's done.
I gotta go into therapy, Auntie. How long you gonna be up here?
Oh, I don't know, nephew. You know me.
Oh, okay, I'm
Just come
coming
if
right
I'm
back if
still
you
here,
up
come
here.
back. All right.
Okay, all right, bye bye.
Right. But you want to keep continue to act like you be acting and continue to do what you be doing. And that don't make no sense, Carlos. So you have to do better. You have to know to do better and to do better. But you are refusing to do that, and I'm just standing up for like, because at the end of the day, my thing is this: it's more than you that that are being affected by it. It's a whole, and it's more than the adults can take up for themselves. I'm not taking up for no grown ass adult. I don't. Even when my kids is wrong, they wrong. Even if I'm not gonna be like you right, and I know damn well my kid is wrong. My child is wrong. I'm not that type of parent. If you wrong, you wrong. You wrong, you wrong. And I'm gonna tell you how you wrong. You need to do this and this and this. And you might not agree. We can agree to disagree. We can have a mutual form of respect. But when you begin to put innocent children, innocent children into it, that's something totally different. That's something totally different. Because all of us did not make the right thing, the right choices when we were, young, and when we were first time parents, and when we didn't know no better, and how we were raised sometimes dictates how we parent. Sometimes it dictates how we parent, whether we try so hard not to be that parent, or we think some things are okay that are not okay. We think some things, we knew it wasn't okay, so we're gonna try so hard not to be that same type of parent. There's so many different ways that we can go with parenting. Parenting is, there's not a handbook. There's not a right or a wrong way to parent. We don't always make the right we don't always make the right decisions as parents, and especially new parents, especially first time parents, especially parents that, you know and you got to think, young people that grew up different, like, some of us know what it looks like to grow up in the era where you really didn't know. And then you got to think, you is damn near the baby. Somebody's damn near the baby. You got 10 other siblings, or 9 other siblings older
It'll
than
work.
you.
That's for sure.
What?
I had the arrow. So it's cold. Said the arrow work.
Uh,
That's for sure.
so you got to know, like, right from wrong, wrong from right. You
Could
know what
go
I'm saying?
this way and then go back that
Go the
way.
back way and then go down,
I know, but to
because
go the back way, I gotta go behind, right?
yeah, you gotta go behind there,
Yeah.
because it don't make no sense to go up there, make a U-turn, come back down.
Oh, you're right.
You can already just go the back way. But you gotta, like, people gotta understand, man. It's really not a right and a wrong way, but it is a right and a wrong way, because it's a thing that you do that's called, like, I don't know. Being a parent is a humbling experience in itself, but being a grandparent is a very humbling experience. And that's the reason, like, I am so upset, because in the beginning I was like, cheering, like, okay, here this black woman. She's like, okay, I'm not gonna be the status quo. I'm gonna start my own. I'm gonna do da 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 da. Da. Even though I tell y'all all the time, I had a problem with her talking about she wanted to be the next kid. But I should have known something when she said she wanted to be the next Chris Jenner. I should have known then, because who makes Chris Jenner their go-to person? But then my daughter was like, well, mom, she's in marketing. She marketed her kids and da 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 da. Now I'm seeing what she doing, and maybe because they were Armenian or white or whatever, I didn't really care about it too much. And now I'm seeing that there are, actual other people that are like women and kids and stuff that are people of color that can, that are really being affected by the BS. As a grandmother, she should really be ashamed of herself, y'all. And I'm gonna continuously say that. I don't care. And people could be like, oh, she be having the other kids and she's such a good grandma. No, she's exploiting them. Now all of a sudden they got bookings. If you want them for bookings and if you want them for this and if you want them for that. Now they wanna,
Gee, I wonder what they're starting at.
Hmm,
Gee,
what what about it?
I wonder what their new builds are like.
They got them little bitty backyard, like they got like super duper small backyards.
But like a backyard isn't really,
I guess if you get a good square footage for the house.
because that's just more work for me to do.
I don't know, y'all. That's just be my thoughts on the project. I get tired of just stupidity on a whole nother level. She probably right now over on Bigo giving a whole new story, the same story to a whole new crowd of people. And that's what I'm saying. And a lot of people, like when they first meet her, they be like this is what I have noticed. Charisma. Okay. Charisma is really what people look for, but just because a person is charismatic does not mean that they're a good person. Does that make sense?
Yeah, a lot of people, a lot of terrible people are charming.
Huh?
So a lot of terrible people are charming. Once you learn how
Yes,
to
a
work,
lot of
once
like,
you understand people, that's why a lot of people, like the Diddies of the world, they're able to get away with so much because they're charming. They know how to turn it on and turn it off. They know how to put this facade up. And once you're a people person, it's hard. If you work so good with certain people, you treat who you
you
know
think
to
it's
treat.
cheaper by a house?
No, this is the cheapest. This is the only place I've been getting gas at. By our house, it was 269,
Like
240.
the
It's
Walmart
259 now.
by a house?
The Walmart by our house is more 269,
Oh,
267.
mm. He said she should be ashamed of herself, but I don't
Well,
think she
Murphy's
is.
or
The
Walmart?
Bible, it doesn't matter. Speaks of the right being wrong and the wrong being right, and that's the mentality she's on. That's just in my opinion. Exactly. But my thing is, how can you say that? And then you be like, oh my God, ain't nothing worse than a person with what they say, a two-edged, with a slit in their tongue. What they say? It hits this way one way and it hits this way the next time. They said you should never touch a person you should never trust a person with a slit in their tongue. And that's what I'm having a hard time with. And I just really want to have a conversation with the sister. I really do.
Nah, it's more expensive for our house. It's 269.
I really want to have the conversation with the sister because I really just really want to know, just her thought process and why she thinks the way she do.
Oh yeah, 264.
At Kroger,
Mm,
but I might have Kroger points.
it's up to you. Kroger's that way.
Either way, it's going to go here. You be putting in my phone number?
I don't be coming. I just be coming to Walmart because it's just on the.
Oh, you be using the Walmart thing?
No, I need to. I be forgetting about it. Download the Walmart app on my phone.
Because if it's the same price over there, ain't it?
I can't even see over there.
But
I'm gonna park next to this big old tree. Where the hell is he
we're
about to
going
go?
around.
That's what I'm.
No, wait.
Cause he's about to move. I'm gonna go around back on this side.
But I don't know, y'all. Maybe it's just me. Like I said, that's why I said I don't understand. Back up and go back to the first pump.
What pump?
Back up.
Or I can just go to this one right here. Isn't that regular?
Yeah.
Great color's cute. It's like a auburn. Mm, yeah.
You gave my card back.
Yes. I'm gonna keep a cursor.
Hold on one second, y'all.
Oh,
She don't. My thing is this, Auntie Bev. She don't want to be reached. She likes to be. Some people like destruction and drama, and and my thing is this. I feel like as a mother who has been through something and who has been through a lot and who cherish her grandchildren. She tries to seem as though like she cherishes her children, she cherishes her grandchildren, but you can't possibly by the things that you say and do, by the discord that you sow, by the hatred, by the drama. You can't you can't love, like that's not love. And I hate when people like some people don't know how to love. That's true. Some people don't know how to love. You right about that. I can agree with that. But yes, you know that old saying, they will know you by your fruits. They don't know her by her fruits. They don't know her by her fruits. And see, this is what people think. People think like because you can buy a pair of red bottoms, because claim you renting a house that you claim you have bought, but now we know you renting it, okay, fully furnished. All you do is add a picture here and there, okay. When you My thing is, if you know that, and it's by your fruits, baby. That ain't, listen, that I was saying what they say, the devil blesses too. That is so, that is so true. That is so true. The devil blesses too, honey. The devil know exactly how to give you what you want. And the devil know how to make it look like, oh, this is a blessing from the most high. The devil know how to do that too. And that's what people fail to realize. Hey, Vanessa. Hey, Auntie V.
Hey girl, how are you?
Fine. How you doing?
I'm all right. I watch you all the time. I just don't come up as much. But I wanted to really talk to you, right? And you know me and you, we always go through these. To me, they deep conversations. And I watched Clarissa, whatever her name is, when Krishan was really like not being seen, and she was going into church and doing everything. I watched Clarissa when she first came out, and she tried to throw a little something out there, but it wasn't biting, right? And then after the situation with Krishan and her sister, you know that's when she started going all over the place because they was going
Oh,
behind the
because I
scenes
opened the door.
and doing all kinds of foolishness. So she wasn't getting
Hold
no
on.
she wasn't getting no motion. She wasn't getting no motion before. So then now with the boy Ronnie and this and that and that, that's just more information. That's more stuff so people can look at her. The more dumb shit she say out her mouth, she was mad because the sister said this, the sister said that, or whatever. And she was just upset about it. I don't know if I'm explaining myself correctly, but
No, I understand.
from the beginning, Moo, if you really when she first started coming out, right, and saying her little one twos, about Krishan, nobody wasn't really paying her no mind. After the situation, then they inched the boy Ronnie up. Then they with the thing with Taseki and the this and the that and that. So she latches on to things of that nature, right? She latched on. So that gave her motion because the more stupid mess that she say, the more people are gonna look at her and say, "Oh well, let's see what she say today. Let's see what she say tomorrow." I really don't pay her no mind no more. Then if I come on your page and I come online and I see what you put up there and I just look at her and I just be like, oh, God bless her. You know what I'm saying? Like, Lord have mercy, help her. She doesn't want no help. She don't need no help. She don't care about her grandkids. She don't do everything is all about her. Everything is all about her.
I
Now,
agree.
I got one more thing to say, right? And I
Mm-hmm.
really, 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 really wanted to
Yeah.
talk to I really wanted to talk to you about this, right? It's a person, right? Me and you, we talk about, certain individuals that I'm gonna leave nameless. Like I express myself to you about what I liked and what I didn't like. Not swaying or changing nothing because we can always agree to disagree, right? But I
Mm-hmm.
just want to ask you one thing, right? This is something that's really, 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 really is, as my daughter said, it's burning my biscuits, right?
Mm-hmm.
That I cannot fathom to save my life. And if I ever get on a panel with this chick, I'm because they blocked me from whatever I gotta say with the corny ass jokes, with the drag. You corny. I told her that in the face, right? But there's no way in the world, Moo, I don't care if I got a problem with your sister or I got a problem with this one or that one, or you might be down with this person or that person. There's no way in the world that I could ever deal with you and you disrespect my moms. You drag my mother through the streets. You call all kinds of crackheads. You call all this. You call all that. When you was coming for my sister, but listen, my sister's a grown woman. Nothing. My mother had nothing to do with that. My
Mm-hmm.
mother, you called and talk about, Oh, you take the strips, you and your crackheaded mother, and y'all be getting out and doing this together. And now all of a sudden, you're in love with me. No, you're full of shit. What you're doing is because when you was on that sector, right, that was cursing Krishan out, you was running behind another content creator that we all both gonna leave nameless because she must have dropped you like a bad habit, right? So now you run back on the side that you wasn't dealing with these individuals, and now you want to run back. You want to run back like she do this thing like, oh, we gotta do this and we gotta do it. I need y'all to hold down the Mean Girls Club, and I think I think you know who I'm talking about, but I can't rock with that. I can't rock with that. You full of shit, ma, and I'm hoping I'm hoping and praying that one day that person comes up on a panel with somebody that I'm looking at, and I'm gonna definitely say what I gotta say because you are an epiphany of a two-sided biatch. You cannot sit here. You can't sit here and love my sister today after you drag my son, after you call my mother a bunch of crackheads, right? And then you're gonna sit there now all of a sudden, oh, we love her. Let her do this. Oh, Ronnie, this and that. You full of shit. I don't want no people like you on my team.
But see, God has to show people. But this is the thing. God has to show people who people are. You know what I'm saying? Once God show you, it's up to you to believe him. It's up to you to know. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all know, Auntie. I ain't double back on what I said or who I said or what I do. You know what I'm saying? Now I can be in a room with somebody. I could be in the room with you and ignore you. I could be in the room with you and not say
Mm-hmm.
nothing to you. I could be in the room with you and not disrespect you. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? But that don't mean I have to agree with you, nor do I have to agree with the person that who house I'm at. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
everybody come over here to Auntie house, but everybody don't agree with Auntie over here. Do you understand what I'm saying? So
And
it's
we can
not like
agree.
you have to agree to disagree, but you have to learn how to be respectful in somebody else's house. And for me, if I don't fool with you, I'm not going over there. So
Exactly.
I honestly don't know what goes on in at other people's houses. I just, people, if my name is mentioned or something referenced to me or people might think might be referenced to me, they might send it to me. But 9 times out of 10, I watch it and I get a good chickle and a good giggle out of it and I keep it moving because at the end of the day, I drop a link every day. I'm sorry. I get a good chickle out of it and I keep it moving. Because at the end of the day, oh yeah. Oh, you got me in the background. You got to cut me down in the background.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I gotta make sure that I don't really care. To be honest,
Mm-hmm.
I really don't care what people might think, what my people might feel, but I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm not fake or phony. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't like me. They be like, Auntie, why you still be dealing with this person and that person and this person? They said that. I'll be like, first of all, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I can't control nobody's family dynamics.
Right.
Okay? But my own. Only person family dynamics I can control is my family dynamics and shit. Sometimes I can't control that. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Because people are people. You know what I'm saying? And especially I got 6 grown children. Six
Mm-hmm.
grown children. So I can't control how they think, feel, whatever from all the time either. All I can do is give my advice,
Mm-hmm.
listen, be a listening ear,
Right.
be an open heart. That's
Mm-hmm.
all I can do for my children is be a listening ear and an open heart. And when if they need me, like I said, if they be like, Mama, I'm tired and I'm gonna get in and I'm gonna keep swinging and baby, then to go get you some, get you a drink, rest your arms, whatever
Mm-hmm.
now. But you gonna have to get back in here and swing for yourself because this your fight. But I'm gonna get
Yeah.
in here and I'm gonna take it over for you for a little while, but you need to get back in here to your fight. See, that's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? My parenting and other people parenting are not the same. My kids might not always agree with what I say or do as a
Okay.
parent. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm never going to get out here and disrespect my children,
No.
disrespect my grandchildren. You know what I'm saying? And most of all, I try not to be out here and disrespect myself.
My thing is this, Momo. I sat there and I watched you one day. This person was just going ham, right? Just was going ham, talking about this, talking about that, talking about this, and I heard you. You was like, I made me some calls. I talked to my sister. I talked to this one now. And they don't play about me or whatever, whatever. And I'm sitting up here saying to myself, yes, and it's no reason to go back and forth. You understand with this person because to me, the person tried to hit you below the belt, right? And
Hmm.
okay, and my thing is this. I'm just saying for me, because I believe in loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Even when I had got up on this person months ago, because I don't even F with the person. And I spoke up, I said, yo, my girl Mumu, I said, that's one thing. I mess with her. I said, because she's very positive and this, that, and the other. Then the person wait and said, oh, because this person dragged my son. I never seen nothing. I mean, maybe it happened and I just ain't see it because I don't follow everybody and I don't be sitting here and looking at every YouTube thing. Sometimes I like to look at recipes. Sometimes I like to look at other things. I just don't sit back here and listen to this thing. But what I'm saying, Mumu, is that what I have a problem with is you disrespectful. I don't even know how to say it. You always talking about the Tootsie Cat. So I'm like, saying, is this an only page or is this a regular thing or whatever because I'm like getting lost. You know what I'm saying? My TV be on and different content creators just pop up. I could be asleep and a lot of times I wake up, you on there. Like and
Hmm.
like here, New York could be 2:30 in the morning, whatever the case would be. I see you, so I can sit up there and I look. But
Oh,
one thing
we
I'm
can
not,
we be doing all nighters sometimes.
yeah.
But that's the thing. This is the thing. Okay. I think I said I talked about this earlier too on my live earlier.
Oh, I
Some
ain't hear
people
it.
get into this for the money. Some people get into this for the money. They get into this because like y'all hear me say all the time. Sometimes this is my dear diary. I don't want
Mhm.
my kids. My grandkids know their grandma. My listen. My grandbaby, she can do the intro to Moo and Mimosas better than anybody, better than me. She
Mhm.
knows it. She 4. She knows the intro. She knows that she be like, Nene, you online? Nene, you live? They understand. So I know for sure that they know that this is what I do. I'm not gonna get on here, but they know their grandma. They know I listen. If I had to cuss you out, I cuss you out. It's just what it
Mhm.
is. Okay. But I'm not. I know that one day they're gonna have to look back and they're gonna be like, I remember when I was a
Yeah.
little girl and my grandmother was doing YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Let me go back 20 years from now and 20 back in the archives and find my
Mhm.
grandma channel, find my Nene
Mhm.
channel. And then they find my channel and all I'm doing is disrespecting another
Mhm.
cousins, or all I'm
Mhm.
doing is, you know what I'm saying, talking about somebody's Gucci cat. All I'm doing is,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? Then, and I'm making a bad name for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
that right there in itself is just not you. Like you have to be conscious of the image that you want to portray and you want to put out here. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Now, let me tell you, if you come from me, you might get a good roasting.
Mhm.
Baby, you might get a good roasting, okay? If you come from me, you might get it. And you know what? Ain't nobody really, and I'm gonna keep it a band. Anybody that know me in real life, no, I haven't even went 10% of how bad it can get for me. Y'all
Right.
have to
Right.
realize I grew up with all boys. All we did in the 80s, the 70s, in the 80s, and the early 90s was roast. So,
Mhm.
like, it could get bad. It could get real bad. But because I know that some things just don't go away. Some
Mhm.
things, you know what I'm saying? I have to be careful. And then I also have to be careful because I know who I am and I know whose I am.
Right.
And I know my
Right.
tongue is powerful. And I don't want to
Right.
speak nothing into somebody's life that
Mhm.
that I'm going to regret doing it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And then I have to go and I have to pray about it and repent about it
Mhm.
and all this stuff. So I have to be careful on what I do and who I put my tongue on and how I
Yep.
put my tongue on that person. And so we have to realize that everybody on this on is not for the betterment of people. Everybody on
Right.
here is not just looking to, this is my tea house. This is y'all. I'm inviting y'all into my living room to sit down with me and have conversations.
Mhm.
I invite everybody into your house. Do you understand what I'm saying? But some people come to your house and they listen and then they go back and they play telephone. They tell a piece of this and a piece of that
Mhm.
and a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And it becomes a whole bunch of nothing. You know what
But you
I'm
know,
saying? A whole bunch of lies and drama and all that. And you can do all that all you want to. Because see, what people know, anything that anybody done ever said, I done ever said in my house, baby, I can say it in somebody else's house
right.
too.
But the thing about it that maybe we had this conversation before, right? They say this is entertainment, right? I don't really look at it as entertainment, but then
I don't
again,
look at it as entertainment either because we're dealing with people in their real
it
lives.
ain't
And
life.
yes, we are dealing with okay, so this is what people are like. Basically, like, and I tell y'all this all the time. We have characters. I don't know what's happening, but we have characters on we have characters in the circus. Okay, and I'm not even because I don't even like to use the word the circus, but we have characters in real life. You know what I'm saying? Now, even in your family, to some of your family, you have a nickname. You know what I'm saying? To some of my family, they call me by my nickname. They never call me by my real name. You know what I'm saying? To y'all, y'all call me Auntie Mumu. Y'all don't call me by my real name. To y'all, you know what I'm saying? So when I'm being, or when I don't even want to say because y'all just gonna get who y'all get. But if I hear somebody like remember that day I was on live and one of my childhood friends came on live. I don't know if y'all watched it, but and she said my nickname in the chat. And I was like, oh my God, that's somebody that know me in real life. And that's
Mhm.
somebody I grew up with because only people that grew up with me call me by certain names. And that's
Right,
somebody that know me and know the inside of me, know my family because it's a family nickname. So
right,
you
right,
have to so I knew it had to be somebody I knew, and that happened to be my childhood friend, my childhood best friend, who I hadn't talked to in was it 15 years? I hadn't talked to her. So for me, that was big because this is people that know you in real life. And she, you know what she said? She said what she said you ain't changed. She said your spirit, she said, girl, you have not changed. And this is somebody that grew up like I grew up with. You know what I'm saying? She said, I knew that. She said, I knew the voice, I knew the face, I knew the whatever. She said, you haven't changed. Like, I knew the spirit, you haven't changed. That made me feel good because that means that knows the person that know the authentic me. That means that I'm not living y'all side here on this interweb just to
hmm
be popular. I don't care about
yeah.
popularity. I'm not but a lot of people, they've never been popular.
That's what
Nobody
I
ever
said.
really cared or liked them in real life. They
Yo,
never been like they can't be their authentic selves without
yeah,
putting somebody else's down and trying to be somebody else. So
yeah,
when you have those type of people, you have to kind of choose like, do you want to really associate yourself with that type of spirit? Yeah, all the time. We have a Jezebel spirit that's been just it's been let loose and it is so rampant It is so rampant in this, and you got to think about all these women, and this be upsetting me too. These black women sit up there to get behind, getting being machines behind these men.
Mm-hmm.
These older black women being machines behind these young men and un, these young and around and behind these culture vultures and everything
Mm-hmm.
else, and disrespecting men,
I I understand.
these young women, these young black white men, all this stuff. That type of stuff, I don't G with that either. I
I,
don't like it, and I don't G with that. So it's a
you know,
lot of stuff that I don't agree with, but I'm only one person, y'all. I'm not like a whole I can't
right.
control the interweb. I can't control
Yeah.
what people think. I'm just saying, I keep it 100 and I keep it real and raw. And that's what you're going to get at Auntie's house.
Yeah, I have to
That's just it
agree.
and that's all.
I have to agree with you because one thing for certain and two things for sure, right? You was around the same age as my little sister. You know what I'm saying? And when I see my little sister and I see how she be moving, and I said, damn, like you can always learn something from everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn if they 6 years old, 5 years old, 3 years old. And for me, I probably could have been went up there and got a YouTube thing because it's all about how they want to get money. But I know that I don't need that in my life because I got like when these people get up there and they start talking and they start running their mouth and this that and
What's
the other.
doing car?
I can't I can't I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm all about okay. What I seen from you. Oh shoot, you dropped out. Yeah, I thought I lost you. What I seen from you, and the reason why I've been rocking with you from day one, just like I've rocked with the other guy or whatever. It's like a revolving door. People stay, they leave, they come back, they stay, they leave. But one thing for certain, and two things for sure, right? We don't know each other. Just like I hear all the time. You don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know me. Well, Michael Jackson ain't know half of his fans. Prince ain't know half of his fans. But it didn't stop. It didn't stop. Them from selling records and stuff like that. My thing is this: is that Rashawn Rock is not the only game in town. She's not the only game in town. You know what I'm saying? Some people is taking that like, well, she be blowing up the web. She be doing this. She be doing that. My
But
thing
see,
is
this is
this.
the thing. She not doing it, y'all are.
Well,
She
I'm
not
not.
doing it, y'all are. Not you, but I'm just
No,
saying
I'm
she
saying
not
yeah.
doing
She
it. The
minding her
people
business.
are,
That's what
because
I
let
tried
me
to
tell you,
tell you.
and this is what I'm trying to say, because at the end of the day, she's not saying nothing. She hasn't said nothing. She's been the algorithm for 3 months and she ain't said nothing.
And this is my thing. This is my thing. She
That's the
don't have
cold
to
thing.
say nothing.
Now that's the definition of a baddie. I can tell y'all that. That's the definition of a baddie. Cause
Well, then you.
how I can still have y'all talking,
Yeah.
fighting, arguing, lying,
Yeah.
cussing, doing all this about me, and I ain't said nothing.
And then the funny thing,
Just
look, this is my thing. This is my thing. And maybe it's because, like I lost my father and my brother to gun violence and stuff, right? So
mhm,
I really feel strongly about a person smiling and grinning in your face and knowing that they know what's gonna go on. You know what I'm saying? Now sibling rivalry, we have it in every family. We have it in every
mhm, mhm.
I'm not gonna get up there and I'm not gonna that's just me. I have my own position on that, so I'm not even gonna speak on that, right? I'm speaking on a woman that got up there. That she got up there.
What y'all gonna eat? I'm listening, Auntie.
She got up there and she drugged this woman from the east side to the west side. Talked about that little baby, talked about her mama, called them up. And I don't need you to speak up for me. But then that's because you had to latch on to somebody else because you wanted to be down with the cool kids. You want to be down with the cool kids. Like, and nobody didn't need you. Nobody didn't need you to for your content or whatever. Because ever since I've been on here for some years. At least the last 3 years, and I have seen quite a few different content creators and stuff went up there, and I met you on somebody else's page. You know what I'm saying? So and I watch how people change. I watch how they change right before my eyes. That doesn't make me don't deal with you. As soon as I see this person and they start saying something that I don't want to see, I quickly change the channel. I quickly change the channel. I'm saying stop being so effing phony because we know you can sit there and try to convince everybody all you want to about how much you love this girl and this and that and that and this and that. And I know you are oh my God. I can't wait till I get up with this broad, cause I know that the person is in the bushes, cause they stay in the bushes and they be listening. But I can't wait till I get this bitch because you is sitting up here, and no matter you go to the next person's you want to be down with this content creator, that content creator. For me, I only got two people that I really don't deal with. One of them, and now this one right here. I do not respect you. I don't respect you at all. You know what I'm saying? You drug that girl's mother. That girl mother don't bother nobody. She got her own issues, what she's fighting against, her own past, what she's fighting against, and everything. And you did not give a SHIT when you was talking about that girl mother. Nobody brought up your mother. Nobody brought up you was a whore and that you was up there sleeping with this one and that one and that one and this one because nobody didn't know and nobody didn't care. So why did you feel it was okay for you to and then because I apologize. Guess what, Moo? The people that killed my brother also apologized and they said, "Oh, I'm sorry," but guess what? It didn't bring my father back and it didn't bring my brother back. Your apology doesn't mean nothing. Now, as far as me wanting God to forgive me, I could forgive you. But as far as me sitting here and watching you say some bullshit like that and acting like you so much in love with this girl, you are full of shit. You just wanna
And there's
use
some ground beef
this.
and everyone just make some spaghetti. There's some
You
wraps
just
if you
wanna
want to make.
You want to
Hold
use
on,
that
sorry.
girl. You want to use that girl for clout. You want to use, and then you running with this. You running with somebody else or whatever, whatever. And I'm not gonna sit there and take it away from this dude. I mean, I ain't never heard him say nothing messed up. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I don't know. But I've never heard him say nothing. But now you want to jump on the bandwagon. But I remember you wasn't messing with him. You wasn't messing with. I didn't know she was messing with you. She wasn't messing with nobody when she was down with the other girl. And then once the other girl left her in the dust and she was out there to dry, then she started coming back around. Oh, my brother, I love you, my brother. All of that shit is phony. And your drags is corny. I told her that. Your drags is corny. Your jokes is dry. You do not, and I just can't do it. And as far as giving it a piece of me, no, I'm not giving it a piece of me. I just want to let you know that I see through your bullshit. And I'm not on nobody's side. Cause I ain't got no monkey in this fight. But I know one thing. I wouldn't want to be bothered with nobody if they dragged and talked about my mom's like a dog and they talked about my baby like a dog. It's nothing that you could do. Not saying that person, not saying that Krishan want to deal with her. I'm not saying that. You only doing that shit because you want people to watch you. So
What?
for clicks and views.
That green sauce is spicy. If you want some. Mm-hmm.
You know, Carlissa, Carlissa need to go and be like a groundhog. She need to go dig herself under the ground
Not
and
a
come out
groundhog.
and when in February. Like you another one, like she's another one. And then she used
There's
these
some ground
kids.
beef down there. Have Makeda make some.
She used these kids against each other. You know what I'm saying? And then she want to get up there and talk about my son, my son, my son. Your son ain't no prayer book, and that's why
At
your son.
all.
That's why your son is effed up now, and that's why he don't give a damn about you. And then you want to raise him where he be, because as long as he's dysfunctional and he's in the circus, she feel like that would give her clout. You's a washed up has been, Clarissa. Nobody wants your ass. Nobody. You need to take care of that swimming pool you got on top of your head. That's what you need to do. If I had that picture, every chance I get, I would drag her with that. Say, well, who head is this? She look like Alfred Hitchcock. You got a swimming pool on top of your head, and you got the nerve to call somebody ugly. You got the nerve to call somebody nasty. You got the nerve to talk about, and everybody always talk about somebody poom poom. How do you know whether somebody poom poom stink or smell good or whatever?
Poo poo
You
taste
ain't down
smell
there.
like. Do you want to like who does that? I don't care about what nobody poo poo smell like.
Her and that other girl, I'm telling you, they all your Tootsie Cat and your Tootsie Cat, and you made like a can of green beans, and you made like a can of corn. You bitch, you could tell that you was not outside. You can tell that you wasn't outside by the jokes that you give up because you were one of those girls that was sheltered. That's why your first husband, you had problems with the first husband. You had problems, you know what I'm saying, with everything else. Nobody want to know. No, whatever your sexual desires is, we don't need to hear it. We're not here to hear what you got going on with Big Papa or Big Daddy or whatever. Who gives a shit? Cause you ain't nothing but a slide anyway. So
That big popcorn.
when
Hold on,
niggas.
y'all. Miss Auntie, I'm letting Auntie V roll out, y'all. I'm getting dressed for work, so I'm letting Auntie V roll out, y'all.
Oh, well, you know what? I ain't gonna keep you on the phone. I
No,
ain't gonna
go
keep
on and finish talking, Auntie V. I'm not getting off. I'm just getting dressed for work.
yeah, because this heifer is she ain't nothing but a bag of noise. She just talk 'cause she got lips. Ah, this and that, all loud in the morning, bitch. Your voice is annoying. Your voice is annoying. Oh, I'm gonna need because we all got a rally. Oh, yep, there go my picture right there. She got an Olympic swimming pool on the top of her head. And you on there talking about everybody. You talk about everybody. You younger than me. I ain't even got no swimming pool on top of my head. And I went and the girl did my hair and I lost all my hair and grew it back. You don't need to be sitting up there talking about people because you got everything going on with you. All this stuff going on with you. You need to fix yourself. Jaden, Jaden Alexis or whatever her name is, she's gonna do what she gotta do. She's gonna raise her kids the way she's gonna raise her kids. That girl probably don't want it. She might be behind the scenes doing some sneak thieving stuff or whatever the case may be. But the mother is amping it on. The mother amped it on with that boy Ronnie, her and that crater face, goddamn whack 100. They doing all of that. And why? What is so special? Like that y'all so scared of Krishan Rock that y'all all forming a lynch mob, against her. You know what I'm saying? Y'all listen to the boy Ronnie. The boy said it wasn't his baby. Now all of a sudden he said it is. He running her down, and that goddamn security guard knocked him on his ass, them old cheap ass sneakers. He need to get him some grippers in the bottom of sneakers, because all you hear is skit, 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 skit. You know, you supposed to be a nigga. You supposed to be about that life. You jump up like, and you ain't do nothing. You coming there with a Pooh Shiesty mask on and some latex gloves, like you trying to play the part. You's a sucker. And another thing, I think that, to be honest with you, I think, and I'm not trying to take nothing against them people in Maryland, cause I got some Malones in my family and stuff, right? But and they live in Maryland. But let me tell you something. We ain't talking about the Malones. Them people in Baltimore, they are special. They are a special kind of breed. It seems like they a lot of them is addicts. It's like they addicts since they get the young ones. I ain't talking about the older ones. They get high. They don't. They just. I don't know what to say about them. I'm just learning
That
about
crystal
life.
meth, that crystal meth then took over RT Vanessa. That crystal meth is like is okay. You remember back in the '80s and the '90s. Well, let's just say from the '70s to the '90s. I don't know if it's crack was in the '70s or the late '70s, but I know in the '80s and the '90s for sure.
Yeah,
And they said that was like a booming era for the crack. Everybody was on it that was young, and it was even the drug dealers. So that's just like this generation version, well, my generation version of crack and the younger generation version of crack, which is crystal meth. So it's a
right.
version of it, and they out there and they own it, and they using them pills, and they mixing it with the meth, and they on the tar, and they mixing it with the mixing it all up. Out here in California, it's called "Don't Roll That Window Down." It's
That's
crack, crystal, pills, the tar, all of it together
oh gosh. See back.
in a
See.
blunt, in a blunt, auntie, in a blunt.
Oh, yeah, yeah, but in the blunt they used to call it chasing the dragon out here in New York. But before the crack even came out, like I'm talking about back in the days, like in the '80s or whatever, the ones that had money, all of the ones that used to hang out in the gambling spots or whatever before they started selling crack, they would wash up and they call it freebasing. I mean, that's what we
Mhm.
called it. But then
Mhm.
they turned it into the crack era, and that's where you seen all of them get them 3 for $5 or this, that, and the oven, all this other shit. So I guess
Because
each
once you learn how to step on it, each generation got their own thing. But
yeah,
once you learn how to step on it, I could say for the broke people in the poverty-stricken areas, and they could have been any ethnicity. I ain't gonna just say one specific one,
uh-huh.
but once they all learn how to step on something and make something out of what the rich man is making something out of.
Well, the white boys used to come from Long Island, and they would come all the way to New York, like to the tri-state, and they would buy their stuff. But then they knew who to go to or whatever to get it. And then back in the day, that cause you from L.A. and back in the day when we used to have dust, they used to call it in L.A. Sherm. There used to be Sherm and whatever. And that's I'm
Hmm.
talking about way back in the day. So I do understand that. But it seemed like every last one of them people that come up there that's coming from Baltimore that I see that be talking, it's like they're a bunch of addicts. They're a bunch
Hmm.
of addicts. And it's sad because you don't really see
And
you
how
don't
much validity, let's keep it a good book, how much validity, and I'm just saying, does an addict have?
huh?
Zero.
Because they will lie and they will steal,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
They
They'll
sure
even kill if you pay them $500.
shit. You can't trust nobody. You can't trust nobody who's everybody's friend, and you can't trust a desperate ass person because they'll give your ass up like nobody
In a
business.
minute.
So the best
And
thing to do,
look.
like I tell my people, I stay out the way. I don't be bothered. I don't go out. I don't be around nobody. I stay with in my house. Call me an introvert. You can call me whatever you want. Just don't call me late for dinner. I stay right here in my house and I do not be bothered with nobody because I don't have, I got more years behind me than I do in front of me. So
Mm,
I feel like arguing with a person, and you can't make a person see the things you want them to see, especially when they feel like they ain't doing nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying?
yes.
And
Yes.
everybody's so greedy. Like I'll just be watching this YouTube. Everybody is so greedy for $1. Like, oh yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Give me this, give me that, give me. And I said, like, yo, okay. So you pay your cable bill, right? I gotta pay my
Hmm.
internet bill in order to look at YouTube. Then when I look at YouTube, and it all depends on how many people you got. Oh, you send this to my cash app, send this to my super chat, send this to this, send this to that. That you ain't gonna know the business if you don't send it here. I don't give a goddamn about the business. I do not care. because I'm not gonna follow nobody down for gossip. Now, if it fall in my lap and I see it, then that's a wonderful thing. Then I'll be like, oh shit. But other than that, and I learned a lot of stuff from different people from different areas, just like I learned a lot of stuff from Mumu. That when she was telling me she was a doula before and she was this and she was that, I learned a lot of stuff. Like one time we was talking late night and there was another lady and she was getting ready to have a baby and she was telling me, and I told my daughter, I said, well, this lady I talked on YouTube, you got to get you one of them balls if you get pregnant, and you got to roll around on that ball and sit down and do. So I learned stuff from people. You know what I'm saying? You always learn something. But this right here, the only thing I'm looking at this is that I'm saying is that black people are so stupid. They go against each other. The only thing that white man gonna do when he get tired of everybody talking about everybody like a dog and shit get old, then he gonna just start knocking people channels down, taking their channels away from them, and then he gonna bring these other washed up celebrities and they gonna be on here. That's all it's gonna be. That's all it's gonna be, and it's sad. We should come together and big each other up. And if you don't got, like my mom used to say, if you ain't got nothing nice to say about nobody, don't say nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? But
Hey,
controversy sells.
Terry. Hey, only accepting blessings.
Controversy sells. People like drama. People like fights. People like this. People like that. But then they also like with that zoo shit. Everybody just sitting back and waiting for somebody to come and wear what's the name out. I'm telling you, they
They
wait.
also gotta wonder
Wait,
why shit is going wrong in they life too. Because
Yeah.
I
they
want to tell this
are
to Auntie. Auntie, Zeus, your boy let me tell y'all what he just did.
He was on
He
TV.
did he did an interview with
Yes, he
Mike
did.
Pastor Jamal, whatever
I
dude
told
He
you
that
I
did.
told
He did.
you.
he looked crazy as hell. It looked like Pastor Jamal, whoever he praised was irritating the shit out of his demons because he was fidgety, he was agitated. Like you could tell, like he
I
didn't want to.
told you. I
Yeah.
said I didn't even finish watching the whole thing. The first, you could tell by the first 5, 6 minutes, he didn't know what he could say, what he couldn't say. He didn't do
Mm-hmm.
nothing. But I'm gonna tell you this. One of the reasons I heard word on the curve, okay. One of the reasons he did the interview is because there is the little pastor guy or the little guy who used to work in production or something like that. He
Mhm.
came out and was telling stuff about him and his daddy and about his family and stuff. So that's why, and he's a guy. He's on the gospel sector, and he was talking about the daddy and everything.
Oh,
He used to work. He used to. I put it in
yo,
the
the man
Patreon
named
in the Discord, and he
Mumu.
was talking about the daddy and everybody else. And people was on there
Mm-hmm.
like, "Oh, I don't believe you." I said, "Shit,
That
I've been
man.
told y'all this stuff about them." Well, nobody listening to IT. I've
Oh,
been saying it, but
he eating them people up in that pastor circle because he's another one. He's spilling all the tea. His name is Storm something or whatever.
yes,
I
Monroe.
seen him
and
a
I'm telling
couple.
Storm
you,
Monroe.
He
I'm
talking
telling
about
you.
Jake's.
And now I want y'all to think about me talking about the pastors and everything. Remember that, and think
Mhm.
about what he been saying. How different was it from what I was saying?
It
That's
wasn't.
all I want to know. How different was it from what I was saying? Not
He.
different at all. That's how I know when he was saying what he was saying, he was telling the damn truth because I was a part of the. I
Oh,
know
he
stuff
said
that
also.
happened.
He
But
said.
see, Auntie, I heard through the grapevine too. Word on the curb was another reason why he was so comfortable is because he knew that his daddy wasn't on his side no more.
Hmm.
Oh.
I said, really? So what that mean? He said, that means that whatever happened, happened. I said, wait a minute. He said,
Oh
because
yeah.
did nobody tell them to stay back here. They could have left and went with him. I said,
And
wait, they were supposed to go?
because the fire is on about some other stuff too. That wait till that
Mm-hmm.
pop off on the internet. I can't get ahead of ourselves over here. But nephew, you already know we've been talking about it
Mhm.
once before.
Oh yeah, that's all I was gonna say. Now that is under investigation. Word on that heard. That is under investigation. It's two of them, not one. It's two. We
No,
thinking
it's
that
more than two. It is more
I
than
know it's more than
two.
two.
Yeah.
It's okay, but it's one. It's one specific one. He was somebody, and didn't nobody know he was a somebody,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
they thought that they could just make him just go
No,
on
I
and go
already knew.
home.
I told y'all as these quote unquote, and I'm doing my air quotes. I'm getting dressed, and y'all need to be seeing all my business. But um, these quote unquote people that they thought was leaders, and these
Hmm.
quote unquote people that they thought had their back and was doing the right thing and handling their business and all this.
He
That's
took it from
why
the
I'm
rooter
gonna
to the
tell you this.
tutor.
I'm gonna tell you this. I told y'all how him and Ray J met. I told y'all the whole little story on Ray J. In fact, that video is if you are returning subscriber, that video should be up there as soon as you log on. It should pop on. And I told y'all from that point what was gonna happen. Everybody like Auntie Moo be loud and wrong.
No, I ain't never said that because I saw that man like the last 2 weeks. He was talking about Bryant. He was talking about Kurt Franklin. He was talking about. He said, "Now look at this. Look at this. Will you tell me all of them is Fruity Loops? All of them." He gave receipts. He gave receipts on them all. I said, "What?" He said about Jake's. He said, and then we ain't talk about no Diddy situation and none of that.
No,
That
this
Diddy,
is baby. I told y'all listen, it's dark at the top of the Koji, baby. It's
yeah.
dark. When I say me and baby, when you get to whoo, baby, I'm telling you, I could have. I
He
thank God
talked
for a
about
good
Joel
husband.
Osteen. He
When
talked
I
about
say
them
I
other
thank
white
God for
people.
my husband, I thank God for an awesome, amazing husband who shit, we was, baby, it could be real bad. It could be
Yeah.
real bad for your auntie. I'm telling you. Because when I say we were so deep into it, that's why I say the shit that he was saying. When he said some of the stuff he said, I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. My heart was dropping, baby. I ain't gonna lie, cause I'm just like, oh, I know he know. And y'all gotta remember, y'all gotta think of all the people that are passing away
Mm-hmm.
and moving on and all the stuff. I cannot find me a black shirt. And all the stuff that's coming out with these people passing away and moving on.
I heard the only thing that
Y'all
makes
better
sense.
pay attention.
He
I
said
heard the
the
only
Corey.
thing.
He said the Corey somebody that was down with Jakes or whatever. That he said, but all of them is no good. He said they all is no good. He called them all out, all of them. I don't think it's not one that's in the clergy that is
It's
on the
more than just the Koji, but it gets when I say it's like why
it's
that's why when
dark.
people ask me now and they be like, well, Auntie Moo Moo, what are you? I be like, I'm about relationship, not religion. There's a reason I say what I say.
Yeah,
There
Yeah,
is
yeah.
I'm a
a
man.
reason. I swear, y'all. I might share it with y'all tonight. If I could just really, I'm gonna have to talk to my husband first because it's a really dark tunnel, and I don't know. You know, I have to get
It's
clearance
out
from my
there.
husband.
Listen,
That man,
it's
that
out
man.
there on YouTube for everybody to go take their deep dark dive down. That's okay. This is what I want y'all to do. Go watch Shat Shattered Shattered Paradise. Go
Okay.
anybody Shattered Paradise. And if you can't find it, if you can't find them, if you can't find them, come. I'll give it to Auntie Mumu, and Auntie Mumu gonna put it in the chat or put it on behind whatever, so y'all can go see exactly what the hell is going on.
Well, we finding out everything, and it's sad though because
But
Because
I told
they
y'all.
taught me,
I
they
told y'all
taught
what's
me,
gonna happen.
They taught me how to be spiritual and a man of faith and spiritual
Mm-hmm.
rather than or which tree am I a part of, which lampstand am which who do you identify yourself as? Because these are the tribes that he had.
Oh wow.
These are the trees. These are the lampstands. Who are the trees? Who is you? You need to understand who you are and quit speaking like non existence into yourself. Because when you say I'm going to church, well, you can't go to yourself. You already you.
You the church.
You're the church. I learned that through them. When you say you're going where you what you're supposed to say is instead of saying I'm going to church, I'm going to the house of worship because
Mm-hmm.
that's what it is. The church could be anywhere. The church is where you are. You can have church in the bathroom.
Yeah.
You can have church sitting at the bus stop. You don't need a whole band and a bunch of people. You know the word. You know the Lord. Go on, have service.
Yeah.
Go on, do you, and get a bang out of life. Because you don't go to church to pray all the time. You don't go to church to get your prayers answered. You go to church to get stronger in your belief and commune with others in the Lord,
Mm-hmm.
like-minded people, and get strong in the faith and the walk, and have somebody to talk to about your walk. But see, people in the church, you know, they just go on and start being messy, just the same way they do out here. You tell somebody what happened to you, they went and told Sister Mercer.
And then you hear about it in the pulpit.
Uh,
Now Sister Ursa
And
then went and told Mother
then,
Gertrude.
and then you so blinded and you like, oh, the Lord is talking to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, really, really.
The Lord is talking to me through the pastor, child.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna let
Yeah.
I'm gonna let that go because I don't want nobody. I'm not gonna offend nobody and what they whatever.
my,
I'm just gonna say, study to show thyself approved. That's all I'm gonna say.
my brother, I was talking to my younger brother today. We was laughing, right? Because I have an older brother, so he always quoting, Bible scriptures and stuff like that. So he said, I said, well, you know what killed me? That people say, my God don't play about me. So
Right.
so he said, well, why? All right, your God don't play about you, but God is for everybody, So what makes you think that
Mm-hmm.
my God is spending so much time on you? You know what I'm saying? That's what my younger brother said because he was talking about my
Yeah.
older brother.
Because it's about relationship. He don't spend time on everybody else because everybody else don't have a relationship with him. Everybody have a relation. Some people have a relationship with the world, and so therefore he ain't he don't care. He's not. He is playing about them. Y'all got to remember, one third decided to make a decision. Why not thinking that one third decided to make a decision and not have faith and believe? You know what I'm saying? Everything is not of God. Everybody is
Exactly.
not of God.
And that's
But
another thing what he's saying. He's just saying like, stop trying to put God into everything. Everything, you know what I'm saying? Like everything is not God. You know what I'm saying? Like for me myself personally, me. I don't go to church, but I definitely I make it my habit every morning. I thank you, Jesus, for waking me up to see another day. I say my prayers, like certain
mm-hmm.
time every morning. That's what I do, because I mean I do what I feel that's in my heart or whatever and I ask him to guide my steps, to cover my steps so that I could be
I hope
pleasing
y'all.
more to your eyes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect and I am a sinner. You know what I'm saying? And have mercy upon my soul for the sins that I've committed. So I would never sit here and say, yeah, and judge somebody
Okay,
because
yes.
I ask God to cover my tongue because I'm a type of person that I'll get angry, and when I get angry, it's over. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and I don't want to be like that. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to have patience, be understanding, with other people and what they going through and stuff like that. Because I know where I was and I don't want to be that type of person no more. So that's why a
Okay.
lot of times I try to look at things, like I get good insight, when I look at Moo, or like I look at Michelle ATL sometimes, I look at a couple of content creators, but when they start going the opposite way and everything I just say, you know what? I don't feel like going through this. I don't feel like listening to this day because when you go to one channel, that channel is saying the same thing that the other channel is saying, and if you hear it
Mhm.
one time, you don't need to hear it 25 times, So
Exactly.
I just leave it alone, you know what I mean? But that's just me. I'm an older person, you know what I'm saying? Like I gotta do what's comfortable for me. I gotta do what's comfortable for me. And I really appreciate, talking to you guys and stuff on this stage because it always gives me clarity, gives me mental clarity, and I learn things behind different things that people do. And I try to teach my daughter, who is 28, like you said, Mumu, certain things that you could tell your children and whatever. And then if they choose to make the decision on their own, well, you're grown. So every action has a reaction. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
whatever choices that you make, those are choices you gotta live with. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be there
Mhm.
for you as a parent, but I've made choices, I made bad choices in my life, and I had to live with them. And I just find it that if this girl is trying to, but then I had to look at it like everything that they be throwing at Krishan, everything they be throwing at Krishan. Then I had to look at, but look what they did. Look what they did to Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Look what they did. Nobody said the road was gonna be easy. Like you have to fight for the things that you want. We in a spiritual warfare between good and evil,
Mhm.
and it's a lot of evil people that's around, so you don't give them that energy, like 10,000 might come on your right side. What's it, the 91st song? You know what I'm saying? And and what,
You want me to bring
1,000
you?
on your right, 10,000 on your left, but they won't come near you. You have family members in your own
Aries had two,
house,
baby son had two.
and they
Uh-huh.
try to do you too. But as long as you gotta don't give up and just stand firm and believe and have trust. You can have faith like a mustard seed. As long as you have the faith in God and let that will be done. No matter what a person say about you or against you around you, you laugh it off because it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna go down before you go down. Cause like they used to say back in the days when I used to get high. So you trying to try to get somebody sober, they'll get you high before you get them sober. You know what I'm saying? That's the
Exactly.
same thing. So
Exactly.
I really admire her, like she's a young girl. I got a niece. My grandniece is around her age, and she been through a lot, and nobody don't know. We don't know these people. We only know their story for whatever amount of minutes or seconds that they let us know their story. They know what went on in their family, and whatever went on in their family ain't no different than a lot of other families that went through. It's just that you on a bigger platform because you are a celebrity or whatever they call you. You know what I'm saying? And that in itself, that gives somebody chance to look at you and then escape what they might have went through, in their past. So I
Exactly.
really take my hat off. I really take my hat off to her and everything. And I'm telling you, Momo, as soon as I find that girl, as soon as she go on somebody's platform that I'm all right with, I'm gonna go right on up in there and I'm gonna let her know. I'm gonna let her have it. I'm gonna let her have it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think that I think that us as grown women and people, stop trying to take advantage of people. That's just like me knowing that if you can't walk
Mhm.
good or whatever, and I know you can't walk good, so I'm just gonna come over there and take your walker or take your cane, and then when you go looking for it, say, "Oh, you can't find your cane, but I got a cane. I sell you a cane for $20." You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, that I don't go for that. I don't go for that shit. Stop using people. Stop taking advantage of people. This money gonna be here and go. What was you doing before YouTube? How was you making money before YouTube? You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about that. Soon as you
Exactly.
Soon as YouTube come up there and they start giving you little $7,000 checks or 10,000, I don't know how much money these people get, but they want to go crazy and they want to say the
Well,
words they
shit.
want to
And I'm
say.
like,
Hmm?
Uh,
and I'm
How's she
Oh,
driving?
like, y'all,
Your phone broke up, I see. We know you going through the woods. But I feel like I'm proud of her, and at the same
I'm
token,
going
I'm
through the
proud of
woods.
Krishan. Krishan had to learn that same lesson that your boy Dre had to learn, and it's a frightening lesson because it's like when you young and you going through the woes of life, you'll get caught up in so much legal turmoil. But when that light bulb click on for you, it's always between the ages of 24 to 27. It's a light bulb that clicks on for you that say, you don't want to go to jail, motherfucker.
I'm gonna have
What's wrong with you? You don't want to be apart from your money or your child or whatever it is you don't want to be apart from. You don't want this life. This is not for you. So therefore, you'll go ahead and you'll straighten up and do what it takes to be a different person. And that after, like in the beginning, it takes practice, but then it becomes who you are. You know what I'm saying? And this is who she wanted to be anyway. It's just that
yeah,
the world wouldn't let her live in her truth, so to speak.
yeah,
And every time a motherfucker try you, you're not gonna react. But if a motherfucker keep trying you, the public ain't gonna. I don't know. Let's just say, for example, you got you a bugaboo neighbor that to keep messing with you out to Vanessa, and she keep coming outside every day throwing eggs at you. Now we don't know this. You told us maybe once that she was throwing eggs at you. So next time we see you, you beating the shit out of her. You letting her
hmm,
have it, beating her with eggs and everything else.
yeah,
And he's like, why did you do that to her? That wasn't nice. You could have walked away. But we didn't see every day for a whole year straight she threw eggs at you.
hmm,
We only seen that you bopped her ass up and you had her tied up in a knot like a pretzel.
hmm,
That's all we got to see. See, and that's not fair to her because people ain't gonna be able to continue to keep talking shit to her. She's not gonna always be in trouble. She's
yeah,
not because people can't do things to you and don't expect. Every action has a reaction, and I don't give a damn who you is. It could be good, bad, or indifferent.
Can
You
I get
still gonna
two
get that reaction,
large
and
splashes?
I feel
Two
like
green.
she has came a
Can you
long way.
add
And
either
please don't
pomegranate or
expect for her
strawberry? Can you just
to come
surprise
out
us?
here
We
acting like
appreciate it. What
Mother
about both?
Mary.
Yeah, yeah, or both. That'll work.
Like, please don't
And
yeah,
expect
that's
for her to
y'all.
come out here acting like that. Because Krishan is still going to be Krishan, but she's just going to be Krishan that's walking with the Lord. But at the
yeah,
end of the day, don't think she's going to come out here being
Hi.
Mother Mary because there's only one Mother Mary. And she came and she had Jesus and she went. Okay, so don't think she's going to come out here acting like Mother Mary.
look, and while you running around out here trying to get a Zeus check for acting like a wild banshee, she's smart enough to know, all right, so I don't want this lifestyle no more. Let me do it on a more positive tip because let's bring these youth back to God. And that's what a lot of people will be looking at, not like drill rappers and stuff, because when you really look at it, the drill rappers and all of that is what caused a lot of people to die. So if she's going back to church and she didn't say that she was perfect or anything like that. She's still a kid. Well, she's still a young lady. She's
Hmm.
doing her thing. So we all have mistakes. We all come with different things that's going on with us. But if these young girls sit there and they watch her and they say, "Oh wow, you know, she was with that guy Blueface. Blueface is a jackass. He's a one-hit wonder. I never heard of Blueface
Yeah.
before until after around the pandemic when I seen him over there on Gillian Wallow. I was like, who is that? He kind of cute. And then come to find out, his name Blueface.
Uh oh. Everybody phone cutting out up here? Well, y'all, it's just me and y'all. And the piggyback off.
Hold on,
Oh, go ahead,
nephew.
Auntie.
I'm back. Hold on.
Okay, because I was going to say, the piggyback off what Auntie Vanessa was saying, we didn't know who the hell Blueface was. Even me, I always said, and y'all forgive me, who the hell is this retarded boy? It sounds like they let him straight out the mental institution. They just let anybody the fuck out these days. They probably went and got him and gave his ass a contract and put him in front of a microphone and told him to make a complete mess of himself, and he did it.
And his mother swears he's this multi-millionaire. And I'm like, from where?
Where?
From where? I don't see it.
A
Maybe out
whole,
there,
well,
maybe in LA, y'all can get these houses and they look nice and or Airbnbs. I don't know what y'all call them. And y'all,
credit houses.
it make you look like you rich.
Credit,
I
they
live
call
in I
credit
live in
houses.
Brooklyn, so you ain't gonna find nothing like that unless you going like more close to the suburbs. But
No, out there in New York, you gotta have money in credit. In Cali, you just need credit in a couple of dollars, and you can go live in the nicest house and drive the nicest cars, and you flat ass broke in reality.
oh wow.
You just need credit in Cali. You got A1 credit, you get anything you want. They'll treat you like royalty. Michael Jackson will get told to get the fuck up out his seat for you if you got good credit.
My niece just moved to Texas and stuff, so a lot of people is moving to Texas now. I noticed that. A lot of people they moving out there to Texas. I said, well, why the hell you want to go to Texas? They be having
Right.
floods and all that other shit. But they said they have nice houses. They have nice houses and stuff.
Until they start having tornadoes or
Yeah.
hurricanes, whatever the hell they have out there, and they have spinning in a circle in the air with the cows and the horses, then they gonna realize was not a nice house.
When I was pregnant with my daughter, they said that Texas was going down, like it was like under, like they was on top of water, and they said by the year such and such and such and such, it ain't gonna be no more Texas. That's what, and that was when I was
Yeah,
pregnant with her in '96. So, you know, that's
that's
what
the
I.
same thing I keep hearing about certain parts of Cali, and you can see it like when it rains and it floods or anything to do with the water, you can see
Uh,
it because those are the first places to flood really bad. You be like, damn. You would start to see exactly what they said because in the beginning, these places were oceans and rivers and places like that. They put land on top of that water. They wasn't supposed to. They
oh
did that
wow.
on their own. They put the same thing with San Francisco and Oakland. They put them
Uh,
places on top of water. That's why when
oh.
if a big earthquake hit,
Uh,
or a tsunami, anything of that sort, those are going underneath water, and there's nothing that they can do about it. You better go hit the bridge and hope that you can swing from it. But even
so,
that is going underneath water
but then y'all have
because
brush fires too out there in LA, right?
where
In LA, like a lot of brush fires and stuff like that.
yeah, out here in because I'm not from LA. I'm from the Bay, part of Cali. So
Oh,
even out all throughout California, it's fires everywhere. Every summer, you almost burn up like a crisp. Sometimes I just think California is just gonna take itself out with wildfire.
but that's why I don't understand why these people still be going out there buying these $1 million houses and stuff, and they burn up.
All of them every house that's being made right now is being made by it's like a form of fake wood. It's like paper. All the houses. It's not one house you can go find that's a sturdy house that you can go in a house and just go punch a wall and a hole don't go in there. Because
Oh,
I'm from a era where you punch the wall punch you back. That'll be the last wall you punch.
oh
You're not
wow.
finna go punch no wall in the house that was built in the '70s or the '80s or the '90s. When you get to this 2000 situation, is when holes start appearing.
Mm.
Remember, you can kick a wall hard as you want to. You gonna hurt yourself.
Yeah, you gonna break your toes.
Yeah, you gonna hurt yourself. Nowadays, you can just go punch a hole in somebody's wall to prove you mad.
They be building these walls up with sheetrock and all that other stuff.
Yeah, ain't no installation in them, man. People be wondering why they cold and hot.
Yeah, and the
Yeah,
weather's
you go.
changing.
Mhm.
The weather used to be nice all the time out there, and now I'm hearing people say it's cold outside, it's freezing outside. It's that. I'm like, what? Y'all
All
living
right,
on?
now it is right. No, right now it is, but because it's winter. But in the summertime, you ain't going outside. Look, I walk outside in the summertime, and like 5 seconds outside, I'm getting mad. I'm cussing up, and I ain't even made it off the porch into the sun yet.
I know I seen Moo this summer. She said, "Oh my God, it's hot out there. It's hot outside." You know, and I'm like, it said it's 100 and something degrees, and it's this and that and that. And this. See, I don't know what it's like because I stay in the house all the time,
Mm-hmm.
and I
Look,
said,
I went outside and almost burnt my foot. I
It be
walked to the store.
103.
Look, y'all, I walked to the store with cloggers on and shorts in the summer with tank top, a white beater. So I'm out there, we walking, I'm walking to the store, and then I just felt like my legs start pulsating on its own, just poof, poof, poof,
Giving
poof.
out
I'm
on
like,
you.
no, it wasn't giving out. The sun was on it, and it just like it was boiling. You just start feeling your leg just pulsating, just poof, poof, like like rice when it's running out of water and it starts going poof, poof. You start feeling your leg doing that, and then your foot start burning, and now you dizzy. You ain't even made it to the stop sign, and you dizzy as hell. You like, where's the water? Ambulance, take me home.
"Yeah, this
Water,
Yeah,
water. I swear I be feeling like, what I say, SpongeBob out of the water.
yeah. Where's the water?
I be
I need
feeling like
air.
Patrick and SpongeBob shit. You be like, what? You be dried up.
Yeah, hell yeah, you be dried
people
up.
be
I
great."
felt, I said, oh no.
I saw Moo at the beach this summer with her kids and all of that. I said, "Good God, I don't know how the hell she could sit out there in the
For
goddamn
real.
and all that sun." And all that shit. Listen, I might not jump up on the panel, but I definitely be watching where they be going the wave and she going here and going there and walking up the like doing that what they had. Y'all went away one day and they was doing that climbing walking up and Mumu said, "I ain't doing no walking up there. Let them go do the walking. I'm just gonna stay in the mountains." That's what they was
Yeah.
driving up there.
Uh-huh.
I was like,
Look,
wow, you know.
That was
But
my
mm-hmm.
daughter and them trying to get me to walk that thing. I said, I ain't walking up. Yeah.
all them
Miss
doggone
I ain't
steps
have
is
on the walk when we went
expensive.
to Colorado. Yeah. It was
Miss
everything. Yeah.
Beverly, Vegas is hot as hell. That's the only
Oh
place
yeah,
you can go outside in the wintertime and take a shower.
that
And
lady. Another time she said, "Oh my God, it's so hot out here in Vegas. It's so hot out here in Vegas." But I heard Vegas is nice and stuff. You know, like I guess
no,
it's
it
not
ain't.
busy.
No, it ain't.
It's not. I don't know why people think Vegas is all that. Vegas is not all that.
It ain't.
So is it? Nope.
I mean, if you
It's
a
a nice
gambler,
tourist
yeah.
place.
If you want to,
Well, that's Sin City though.
Yeah, it's called what it's called.
I want to know why
Sin
people. I
City.
want to know why people be amping up New Orleans like that because New Orleans is definitely Sin City to me, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, and I don't know why they hype up San Francisco like that. Let me tell y'all now, y'all ain't eating nothing but animals,
What?
cats and dogs. Hey, when Donald Trump made that statement, I said that nigga must have went to San Francisco and he smelled that shit that I was smelling. I'm like, what is that?
Oh
Go out
shit!
there at nighttime, walk through the neighborhood at nighttime. You gonna start smelling shit. You gonna start seeing missing animals, and you start smelling shit, and you start seeing more missing animal size. You like, Okay, now damn it, I seen like four scruffies and two mittens. Okay, where's mittens and scruffy at now, damn it? And what is that smell?
Yo,
My grandma said that's them cooking them animals. I
Just a
said, what
little
animals?
meow meow and a little bow wow wow. Just a little meow meow and a little bow wow wow. A little
oh
rat
yeah,
rat.
Yeah,
A little
oh,
yeah.
cat
No, I'm
cat.
serious. You really see them. Like you'll catch them outside kidnapping shit. I'm
oh,
not bullshitting with you. You see them kidnapping dogs. That's right. It's not. Go to San Francisco. I bet you don't see a stray nothing.
but that's
Go
what
ahead.
happened over here. We used to have a lot of dogs, stray dogs, and cats and stuff. We don't see none of that no more. None of that. Them
Hell no,
Chinese,
you don't see none of that no more. Shoot, it's starting to become a delicacy. I'm telling you.
yeah.
Let-
Yo, I told them I ain't eating nothing from the Chinese restaurant. I don't give a damn. I don't want
That's
none
why I
of
said.
that.
They said you. Let's go. My cousin said we gonna go to San Francisco get some real Chinese food from Chinatown. And he go when we got there, he gonna say, what you want? You want some what? Some chow mein? I said I don't want shit. He gonna say, what you talking about? Maybe because you eat it too much. When he was done eating it, I said you just ate somebody's cat and dog.
But you know what they say though? Chinese people eat rat and they eat all that
Mhm.
stuff. They say
Mhm.
they eat it. Ugh.
And
But
then when you go wait, then you go to the Migo side of things. Okay. And you
yeah.
just not eating nothing authentic. What you see ain't what you see out there. Even with the people, if you see something that looks like something, it's not what you think it is. I'm just saying, like everybody got to learn this lesson. You want to go with me to learn it? I'll take you right to the place and let's see if you learn it quickly. Okay? You're gonna be
But
like,
that
oh yeah, that person fine. I'm gonna be like, keep looking, keep looking. You're gonna be like, that's a told you.
and I
What
think
you?
there's another way. I was looking at something on TV and they were saying like because we got a shortage of food and stuff, and like they try to get back at people through restaurants and all that other stuff. And it's like a lot of people like to go out and eat a lot and stuff like that, and you don't really know what you're getting. You don't know if the food is, you don't even know when you go to the supermarket if you're buying the stuff and it's good or like if it's made in the lab, like they started talking about they making
Oh, they
chicken
have
well,
and
like
you
all
see,
this other stuff.
human body parts. Oop,
Yeah,
sorry.
You see Chick Fil A put up. You see Chick Fil A put up a sign talking about some of their chicken is made in the laboratory.
or
Mhm.
at least they put it up there. Over here, I looked on the sales paper and they said smart chicken. I said, what the hell is a smart chicken?
This motherfucker better get up and cook himself, then.
That smart chicken is the shit they put underneath that test tube. I know. All right, Momo. Back in
That's
the
a
days,
smart chicken. That's for all the people that got that. They got y'all taste buds is a little different. Y'all taste buds is a little different. Cause I know, cause I be saying like y'all this don't taste. They be like, it be fine. I be like, and that's cause y'all done got that altering.
yeah,
That shit ain't taste that this shit don't taste like real food. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
yeah. Like, all right. Cause I know you got to go to work. I'm gonna say this right. I remember back in the days in the '80s, right? And I was a young girl and stuff back there, and then they was saying like how they gonna start, like how a lot of time it done came to pass now, like the people be having their babies artificially inseminated, but back then that was like something that was far fetched, and we used to say test tube baby, and
Oh
all that,
yeah, back in the
and
day.
now,
Back in the
and,
day, that wasn't nothing to be proud to be a test tube baby. Like
yeah,
that was something. But now I thank God for it because I've had people, babies that has been a blessing to our family. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like if now people are doing it because they want to, not because they have to. If that makes sense.
yeah, it
Yes,
do.
it makes
Because when
perfect
they
sense.
want to do it, they want to pick the sex of the baby, pick what color
They want to
eyes.
pick the color, what the color eyes, what kind of hair the baby has,
That's crazy.
all that kind of stuff. And that right there to me is like why you can't just be happy with what God give, you know, who God give you and what God give you, like that. They want
Mhm.
to be able to do the intelligence of the baby, and they
Uh-huh.
want you to give. They're letting these people sit up here and play with their fetuses. They're sitting
Uh,
up here and
Yeah.
let people sit up here and play with their embryos
re-
and modify their children.
remember back in the days, right? That when they you just have a baby shower, right? And you gonna have a regular baby shower. Nowadays, it turned into a pageant. You're wearing the
Mhm.
long gown and the evening gown, and then now you got to get the gender reveal. You got to get this, you got to get that, and all this other stuff. It ain't never used to be like that before. All right, so and so pregnant. My mother say, "Oh, so you pregnant? All right, so you don't buy nothing until you get at least 6 months. After you start, when you get 6 months, then you go shopping for the baby and stuff like
Hmm.
that." Nowadays, man, they be going up there. They got the gender reveal. They got the baby shower. You got to come in there like you're on the red carpet. They shooting up all kinds of things like when you having a boy or a girl and all kind of crazy stuff. Like, and I said, damn. I told my daughter
But
I
it
only
then
got
it be
one.
the people that think that it's crazy, like people that be like, I'm not doing all that. I just want to wait till my baby is born. Then I want
Uh,
to announce. Then I want to. Then people be like, that's weird. Why? Why? Why is it? Because that's not the new norm no more. And people
now,
just
No.
have a regular baby shower. And people just have a regular baby shower. That's not the new norm no more. Everything has to be extravagant.
and you ain't got one or nothing to it, anything or three of a kind. You go out there and you have this extravagant baby shower, and then next week rent due, or you eat pork and beans and franks because you done went and spent all your money up on this extravagant baby shower. And a lot of these people out here in New York, they will go to your extravagant baby shower, eat up all your shit, don't bring
And
you a
not bring
present,
shit.
don't bring you nothing, and then go
And
home and
then
say,
talk about you. And then go home and talk about you talking about they did too much.
yeah, and look. And then take. Let's not forget to take the food, to go pans home and say, I ain't like that chicken. That chicken ain't taste good. That macaroni and cheese. Oh, she don't know how to make that shit. And this, that, and up. That's what they do. That's what they do out here. You could get food over here in the hood, right? You could get like
Mm.
people could deliver you like meals on wheels and stuff like that. And like certain things, I say, well, I don't want to. I don't want to eat this. I don't want to eat that. So let me just give it to somebody who really need it because I hate to throw away food. These heifers and these hoes and all of that, no, they ain't got nothing to eat in their house. And I'm telling you, they will not take it. They will not take it. They won't take it. They so proud. They will not take it, girl.
What they say, pride come before a fall.
Well,
Every
listen,
time.
the kids be out there starving like Marvin, kicking like Bruce Lee. The only thing they get to eat is some pizza. The first of the month when they get that SSI check, or some Chinese food. After that, every man for themselves. They don't wash their clothes every week like how normal people once a month. This is the hood over here. Let me tell you. This is the real hood. That's why my daughter, she came to visit me for Thanksgiving. She was, oh no, ma, I gotta go. I gotta go back home. She said, cause she done got used. She done been in Atlanta for 5 years, so she got used to being down there. And she come up here and she see me. She said, "Ma, I wish you come and move down there to Atlanta with me." And I said, "Listen, I ain't going to no. I ain't leaving out my house to go stay with nobody to
Oh
tell
shit.
me what I could do and what I can't do in their goddamn house."
Up it out.
I don't blame you. See, that's why.
It's
Doing
I
that.
different.
You
can't
know what I'm
wait.
saying? I'm too
I
grown
was
for
like, I
that.
see something burning.
Now if I find me a place or whatever, different story. But
Ain't
for
no
me
more.
to
What you
move
call
out
it?
my
You
house
got
to
weed
move
in
and
there,
to move
lady?
down there with you, oh, you can't smoke in here. You can't do this. You can't
It's
do
a.
that. Listen, don't tell me what the hell I can and what I can't do. That's why I'm not
What's in
staying
there?
with you. You know what I'm
Ooh,
saying? Like I ain't staying with you. And sometimes
That's
you
the
get
whole
along
thing.
you get along
I
better with your
can't. What you
kids
call it
when
in there?
when they're away from your
Try to
ass
pour
and they
water
ain't
in there.
right here with you.
There's some water.
When they
Right.
Yeah.
here with you,
Pour water in there.
Yeah.
they
Take
start
the.
finding
Take the.
everything wrong with
That's
you.
what I'm trying to hide.
Mhm. That's exactly how it
Hello?
is.
Y'all still here?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I'm here, Auntie. You don't hear me?
Uh-oh.
Hello?
I hear you, nephew.
Oh,
I hear
okay.
her too.
But I was agreeing with her. But
Oh,
wait, wait a minute. I forgot it was something about Carlissa Live earlier. I wanted to say. I forgot. It was right when I got get ready to go to therapy because it was fresh. But I forgot, y'all. What did she say? I know she said she got herself in trouble. Yep. She said she got herself in trouble. Damn it. I forgot, y'all. It is what it is, and it's gonna be what's gonna be. Oh, I forgot to say what's up to the chat. What's up, everybody in the chat? Hey, hope everybody having a blessed day. But this shit is this is just too much that's going on.
Your phone must have died. ITV must have
Ah,
fell off. Hold on, let me drop the link in case you want to come back.
okay.
Anybody's always welcome to come up here. I love enjoying. We're enjoying ITV.
Right. Anybody, come up, have a conversation. Anybody, just come up and start talking to us, please. No, I'm okay. But yeah, just come on up. You know,
I
we
had that
talk
paper
and
towel,
have conversation.
but it was a wipe that was on top, so that was keeping the paper towel.
No, I'm okay.
You know what I'm saying? Moist, but the wipe.
No, no, I'm okay.
Okay.
Hold on.
Let me see how these.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought y'all left me.
No, you had dropped down. You might as well throw that away.
Hey,
You know, I enjoy
not
talking to
here.
y'all and stuff.
Yeah, I was like, what happened to on TV?
Yeah, I said, like the things are so crazy today, and I know that by the time I become a grandmother, Lord have mercy, Jesus, I hope I still got energy and stuff with these kids, because these kids be talking trash, they be doing all kinds of foolishness, and I'm from the old school. I don't play them games. I don't, no, 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 no,
Look,
no way.
man.
But sometimes like the people say the young kids, you gotta let little Tyreek talk about what's going on with him. Little Tyreek can tell you, kiss my ass, bitch. I don't feel like being bothered with you. No, I ain't coming to your house. No, I don't like you. Then you be like, oh
For
my
real.
God. Little Tyreek, I be gonna smack you in your mouth. I don't know who the hell you think you talking to. You know,
Okay.
they believe in giving them a voice. They believe in giving them a voice. They say, well, when I was younger, I wasn't able to talk, and I wasn't able to say what I wanted to say. No, because you probably would have been half dead by now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that sometimes when I think back in the days, I'm not saying that it's good because I got my ass whipped quite a few times when I was younger, but when they start telling you that you can't chastise your kids the way that you want to, some people take it overboard. Now these kids be kicking their parents' ass, and then they go and they hurry up and call the cops, and they lock up the parent. The kid
Yep.
lie and say she. I remember one time I got locked up, and this lady was in jail. She was in jail with me, right? And she said, I said, well, what you in here for? And she said, my daughter came up in my face and she wanted to try to fight me and stuff, and I fought her back. And that heifer went and called the police on me. And they locked me up. They ain't even locked her up. I said,
Mhm.
baby. I said, by the time I got out of jail, that bitch would be out my house. I look, my brother told me one time, he said that he ain't arguing with nobody. This my brother, he's stupid. He said, I ain't arguing with nobody. He said, I get right there to the door. I punch myself in the face, knock myself in the eye, call the police and say, he attacked me. Get his ass out my house. That's what he said. He said, Vanessa, he said, I'll be bust my own ass to keep me, because he said, if I jump on him, I'm going to try to kill him. So this way I get him out my house. I just punch myself in the face.
Analyze RTV. Analyze.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That he said, I punch myself in the face, choke myself, whatever. When the police come, I say, you did all this to me. You did all that. Oh, he did? Yeah. All right. Well, he got to go to jail. Lock him up. He said that's where he'll get rid of him. Yo, you ain't got to go
Mm-hmm.
through all that. You got a kid and they don't want to listen. But then up here, I don't know, cause we these kids right now, you take their phone, they ready to unalive you. You tell them you can't have no boyfriends in your house. They ready to unalive you. Tell them this, that. They they ready to unalive you. They just do all kinds, and it's not
They
even
charge
here.
better.
It's all over.
I don't know if it's
That's
this
a,
thing.
that's the last days. And what the Lord said, mama will be against daughter,
Yeah.
father
Mm-hmm.
against son, haughtiness, everything that he spoke of, lover of self rather than lover of God, ear ticklers, which means you only want somebody to say something that you want to hear rather than getting what you supposed to hear. You know what I'm
You
saying?
right.
Which is knowledge. And a person that feels that they're wise is always a fool because you're never wise.
You
That's
right.
saying that you don't want to learn nothing else by saying you too wise. But see, a lot of people, it comes from you and auntie era that stop slapping the taste out of people's mouth. I know
Mm-hmm.
when I a couple of times I lost the taste buds a time or two. So I mean,
People
that should
scared
never
to do
have
that
stopped.
now, nephew. People
No,
scared to do that now because
no,
people
no.
be
Wait.
shoot.
Hold on, auntie. It's the grandparenting. I've noticed that what it is. It's the grandparenting. The
My grandma still
grandchildren.
slap, she'll still slap fire from you. She don't care how old you is. My
Yeah,
grandma don't play.
yeah. My granny don't give a damn. She's from Little
My
Rock,
granny don't
Arkansas. Been
care.
still using the
My
minute.
granny ain't 89 years old. My granny do not care. She don't care about you being grown. She don't care about you having grandkids. She don't care nothing about none of that.
That's
You
what
come
Hmm.
at her, baby. She coming back, and she coming back with a vengeance.
that's what my aide told
Yeah.
me. My aide told me the other day that her and her mother, because she from Guyana, and she
You
said
can say that fast enough Esperanto, because
my me
Esperanto
and
or
my
whatever.
me and
Cause I can
mommy
make some tacos at home.
me and mommy got in an argument, and she said the next thing you know it, mommy come out there and she boxed me so. I said your mother. I said what, your mother beat you up? She said yeah. I said what? She
Uh-huh.
said yeah, and she said her brothers and her sisters, they say you the only one. You stupid when you stand there and let mommy beat you up or whatever. I said, well, why you just don't walk away? Why you don't walk away and go home? Go home.
Mm.
Like
Okay.
I ain't gonna stand there with my big grown self and stand there and let my mom, if she was alive, God rest her
All right.
soul, stand there and beat me up. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I ain't
No,
doing
I'm
it.
just gonna walk away and get away from her. But I feel like it's like that generation failed our generation, which made us fail the generation that came after, and so on and so on. Because people got spit slapped out their mouth by their daddy and their mama at 30, 40 years old. They just have no skirt. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? She'll pick up that broom in a minute. She got her shot,
Yes.
pow, pow. And you know that, look, don't make her you pull out that pow, pow from underneath that mattress because once you
What?
pull it,
What?
she going to knock a hole through something. You better have on your running
Yo,
shoes.
Okay.
me and my daughter got into it one day, and I said, "Yo, you don't want me to get Gloria, because I get Gloria,
Hmm.
your ass is out of here." And she shut up and go
Yeah.
somewhere and sit down. She know who Gloria is. She gonna sit her ass down somewhere. Don't play with me. Do something safe. Go play with somebody safe. Play with a toy. Or go play a game. Don't come
Exactly.
playing with me. You ain't gonna stand there and talk no trash to me. Not in my house. No. Mm-mm.
Exactly.
I ain't
Because
doing
I'm
that.
saying, if you don't, you gotta go back to the roots. It's knocking the snot out of kids. Ain't
Yep.
no kid. I ain't heard a kid make that sound where they holding their breath unless they was
Like I
angry
used to
these
do.
days. Now you just go
Oh,
pow, 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 pow. You just, ah! and they go
Yo,
pop.
my father caught
That's
me
when the
with a
breath
pool
misses
stick.
for 2 minutes. Yep.
My father caught me with a pool stick a couple of times. All I could do was look at him and say, "You got it, you got it, you got it." On my way backing out the door, you got it, you got. Let me ask y'all a question before y'all go. Like, and I don't. And this is off topic. I want to know what is y'all perception on this situation with this Jaguar Wright and this girl, these two girls or whatever that's lying on Diddy and stuff. Like Misha or whatever the other girl, the Adrena and all that. Did you follow that? Y'all ain't see that?
There's so much going on. I ain't have a chance to keep up with Diddy just yet.
No,
And because he made it.
it's
Oh, go
something
ahead.
that the girl was saying. She was on the
Uh,
table. She was on the table, and they did this and did that when they was talking about all that. And come to find out that it was a lie. And she was under another um
well,
thing.
I heard that
She
they
was under
fired the
another.
other attorney. It ain't no telling why they did it and how much money he had to pay.
But Jaguar, right? I don't care what nobody say. I do not believe all of that stuff that Jaguar Rice say. I believe that he did a lot of stuff, but I don't believe that she was witness and she know it all. I don't believe it. I don't I don't believe it. I don't believe it. And I do know that they said that she had a tattoo of the Baphomet on her back of
They
her
close
neck.
down. When they close
And
down,
Mm.
they
I
can
don't,
send them.
I did you know
So
it's just
now
certain
you
different
gotta
content
rebuild. So
mm,
even though it
that I
probably was
looked at
slow
and I was
before
just
they shut
saying,
down, and they was like, okay, we can
and
take this
and,
time
and,
to
and
shut
it's a
down.
shame
They shouldn't have
because
never
you
pulled the
be seeing all these
shut
different
down.
things. I'm
They
tired
should
of
have
Diddy. I'm
stayed.
tired of
They should
Diddy's
have had.
situation,
They still
but they're
should have
not
had
even
some
talking
type
about him.
of.
And then
Because
when you got
now
all
it's
these
like
people
once you're
that's
gone,
coming
you're
up
forgotten.
with these
So
lies,
now you gotta
that makes it
rebrand
look good for
yourself. You
him,
gotta come back
you
from
know, because
that
then they
position.
saying all these
So
other people
now
trying to
we're in
do
a rebranding.
this money
You know what
chase
I'm saying?
and
And
stuff. And oh
it's
my god.
frustrating to management.
And
It's
I don't
frustrating
look
to
at
the
regular
owners
TV
because
no
they're
more.
like financially,
I'm getting ready to
where
find me
we at?
something
But you have to give a restaurant a 5 year.
this
You have to
YouTube or
have a
whatever
5 year
to
plan
look
for
at
a
because I'm
restaurant
tired of looking at this
because
regular
a
stuff too.
restaurant never is productive
Because
And he's
it's
the first year to 2 years in.
because I know
You're
he's
going to
going to
be
jail. I think that he
in
did.
the law.
I believe he
Then
did what she
you're going
said
to
he
start
did.
taking your
You
foot
know
in
what I'm
your
saying?
third
It
year,
just
your
sounds.
fourth year. By the
The
time
truth
your fifth year
sounds.
is,
I
you
mean,
should
you
be
know,
your
it
money
sounds stranger. You know, it sounds stranger than fiction
and you have to
sometimes.
start. You have
yeah,
to think. Nobody knew
yeah,
them.
And
They started. That started
it may
scratch. It wasn't
sound
like
like
a
she's
caterer,
lying because it's like,
a
how the hell
person
did
that
all
had
this go
owned the
on and
business,
this
and then
didn't
they
you didn't
went
do this and you
into
didn't do that.
this
But if
type
you
of
look at who
business.
Diddy
This is
this
everything
nigga done had
starting from the
keys
bottom
to New
up.
York. You know what I'm
So
yeah.
saying?
when
He
you're
done had
starting
the
from the
keys
bottom up, you
and
have to. It just
all
takes
type of stuff. So
it
he
takes
had a
time.
lot more pull
It takes
from
good
a
people.
higher
It
source
takes patience.
than your
It
But you,
takes
average Joe. So
redirection.
somebody
It
small
takes
potatoes
wisdom.
like her
It takes
couldn't go
you
and
got to
say,
move
hey,
differently,
he
do
did
things
X, Y, and Z
differently,
to
make
me
it look
because ain't
differently.
no telling what type of
Like I
repercussion that
took
would have been.
pride in the ball.
yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
mixologist.
You know
I'm
what I'm
But
trying to
saying?
what?
That could have been
so
a
I,
repercussion
I was like, well, I'm not
that
gonna.
could have
I want to
had
do
her
whatever
not
I
here no
have to
more.
do to my
I don't
craft.
know. You
This is
know, I
my
don't know
craft.
how it goes in
But
that
some
world
people are like,
because I
with
ain't
your
in it. So
uniform, you should all. If we're
I
wearing
just
black on
looking from the
black, you better
outside
watch
looking
your
in,
uniform.
it seemed
You better
like
watch
I
how
was
you
been
come in your
afraid to
conversation. You
say
better
something
watch your
too. Shoot,
presentation.
ain't no
That's
telling
all. It's
what
not
they
all.
done did to her. It's to
It's
scare
a
her
versus
into not
us going to
speaking.
a
You know
Well,
what
table
I'm
I know
saying?
and we're just as
he's definitely a
conservative
nasty
versus going to a table and we're
individual
just like
because
somebody in the street.
Because
It
I feel
makes a
like
difference.
if
Especially
you
when
smack
my food
somebody
bill
hard enough,
is
you scare them.
$100.
They not gonna
I want something to me
do
that
something to go
knows the
against you
part,
because
that
they're
looks
afraid
the
of you.
part, that talks the part, and you know what? Your money is gonna reflect that every single time. Your money's gonna reflect that every time because they're gonna be like, "Wow," you know what I'm saying? Whether you come, you can have a good attitude, but if you don't look the part, smell the part, you're not the part. It's not. You're gonna make the bare minimum. If you're doing like 70, 80, if you got an $800 tab, you should not walk out of here without less than less than $85, $80. That's how much you should have, at least with your credit cards, with your cash tips, all that. You should not. You should, but it's based upon your how you do things, your presentation, how you check your tables, how you pre-bus your tables, how you make sure they have anything they need, how you check back. If they
I
keep
even
not
got to
doing
work,
anything,
y'all.
Right, yeah. If you're slipping, right.
you got to make your money. You got to make your money. Now let your money make you.
Yeah. Yeah, what are you talking about?
What's up, nephew?
Making sure.
Miss, she done drop down again.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
What you were saying
yeah,
about keeping
yeah.
track
She thought she had went to work probably. But
that
I
was
was
my
saying,
point
like,
before.
we don't know if Jack has endured being in the presence of him. So I don't know if would she have, like, yeah, I know, like, it does sound
But you got
strange.
to
Truth
think too
sounds
with
stranger than
that.
fiction,
You have
but you
to.
gotta think about them bullying her and things that she could have endured as far as threats, made against her, or who he had that was empowerment, because this nigga, like I said, he had keys to the city. Ain't no telling how many people he had underneath his belt, and ain't no telling what he done did to her. Ain't no telling what has happened to her. Like, she has her story probably darker than that. She probably keeping it PG-13, and it's still rated R as she possibly can. Everybody be like, oh, nah, because you don't want to have to look at your favorite rapper or the person you was brushing shoulders with, sharing a blunt with, to do some weird, creepy shit. But at the end of the day, that could be your brother or your partner that you at home kicking it with. And you find out through the nigga on the street that he done done some creepy pedo shit, or he done done some creepy weird shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no different. So just because they got a
I'm
title
listening,
and
nephew. Just give me a minute.
okay, just because you got a title and you got cameras in front of you and you got status, so you why would you do it? Some motherfuckers is just weird and nasty and power trip control freak. They got ego tripping niggas, all types of shit. Ain't no telling demons in that society. Everybody be like, oh well, she had this. Anytime you feel like you gotta tap a devil on you to beat that devil, that tells you what the fuck she was up against, and it wasn't pretty. You know what I'm saying? Like, that life for women, I hear, is horrible. All the way from the Lauren Hills to from Jaguar Wright to Lauren Hill to Aaliyah to Left Eye, all of them, and there's always some man behind the scenes pulling the strings that's having all this creepy shit going on. Like, seriously, half of the shit that happened to the women that was in Hollywood, none of that happened to the men. The men just had to give up some booty cheeks. These heifers had to give up two holes, the mouth, and some extra shit. Like, no. So, I mean, just to put it to you nicely, I feel sorry for her. I pray for her. I hope she heals and finds some closure or some normalcy to life as she knows it now. And I'm happy that she's able to tell her story, however she remember it. I'm just here to listen and to support all the victims in this. And for the ones that lied, the truth shall prevail. And it's crazy that you got so many victims. People focus on people who lie rather than how many victims you actually got. I don't give a damn about two people lying on you when you got
I
200
was reading your
victims.
thing, Auntie Bev. I thought I was on thing. Hold on one second.
Yeah, it's these people being playing in our faces. It's just now unfolding about these celebrities and famous people. But to me, they regular people with more money. I don't idolize them. Exactly. That's how I feel. You just got more money than I do. You ain't no better than me. If I kick your ass in your leg, it can break or it's still gonna hurt. So you ain't better than me, partner. You can't get up and put wings on your back and go flying around the world without a problem. So you not better than me. Only time you better than me is when you can go walk freely from Jesus' doors back down to earth, freely having a conversation with him. Then you better than me. Until that day comes, you not better than me. And that's all for real. Like you just like say to Krishan, I love her to death. You just got more money than me. You know what I'm saying? You on a different stage than I am, on a different platform than I'm on. And I'm not trying to be on your platform. I mean, once you reach a certain age, once you pass 25 and you ain't made it in that type of field, you know what I'm saying? Just pack it up and go do something that's productive with your life. Open a business and start something. You know what I'm saying? You got people that want to be with these celebrities and will do anything to brush shoulders with these celebrities, even if that means give up your self morals. You know, they just do anything for $1. We got some cousins right now, and they'll sell you out tomorrow for that $1. Let them people come knocking and say, "You want to sacrifice somebody?" I bet you they come and pick you, and you don't even know it. You up there, ha ha, he and a kiki kin with his cousin, now realizing it's a chastity cousin or it's a sexy type of cousin. The only time you realize it is when your ass is in that position. Look, I bet you, Blue never thought that his mama would be this egotistic person that she is right now. Never. Like I hear from the family that Carlissa always felt that her kids was better than others, but yeah, you could tell that she felt her kids was better than others by the way that they act. But what I'm saying is, I don't think that he felt like she was gonna turn out the way she was. I didn't think that she could go here. I feel anybody could talk about somebody's child and
Oh,
talk
in the
about
ninja
somebody.
suit.
That's easy for an ignorant person to do,
Thank you. Have a blessed one.
but for you able to talk about your flesh
Yeah,
and your
so-
blood. Okay. But for you to be able to talk about your flesh and your bone, you got to answer to Jesus about that, not me. And that's why I really don't go over there no more. Because when you go over to Carlissa's, anytime a person irritates your spirit within you, you sitting at the table with scoffers at this point. And I'm not sitting at no table with nobody that irritate my spirit.
Hold on, let me go out and come back in because I can't hear you.
Okay. But I'm not sitting at no tables with no scoffers like Carlissa. You talk about a baby, the Lord said his word does not come back non and void. So what that mean is his word is his word. Today, yesterday, tomorrow, and when you not here and when his world passed away. So he said do his little ones no harm. You might as well go take yourself out there with the weights and everything on a boat in the middle of the ocean and jump off. And we know how he feel about I. So he just told you you just might as well go on and jump out. Go on. And people don't see that, and they steady out here picking at these children. I don't care if they superstar kids or just a kid on your block. You know, it was once about a time with us adults, we stood up for kids and defenseless people and disabled and elderly. And it was a time when women was off the subject, off target. Ain't no man arguing with no woman. Now you got these sassy ass men arguing with women, and it just looked crazy. My uncles never gave a shit about what a woman thought when she was angry. He just got the hell away from her. But now these men want to argue with women like they on their period. And you got the other dude. What'd she say to you? Why you let her come at you like that? Why are you arguing with her? Should have been the question. Arguing with that girl should have been the question.
What
These
happened,
people,
nephew?
okay. Nah, I was saying how
Hold on
men
one second.
nowadays, okay, you got sassy people, sassy men, sassy, just sassy. It's too much sassiness, and it's teaching the younger generation how to be sassy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. And you got the mamas that's teaching these boys it's okay to be sassy. It's okay as long as you living in your truth, baby. Be who you gonna be.
I'm mad I didn't bring my earphones so I can hear y'all.
No, it's okay. You
Let me
want to
look
cut
in
it
my
off
purse
until you go on
again.
your
They
break?
might be in there and I just ain't seen them. Because I can't hardly hear y'all. Can y'all hear
I was
me?
gonna say, yeah, I can hear you. We can hear you just fine.
Oh, I can barely hear you.
Can you hear me now?
How about this? How about we take what you about to be doing in an hour?
Oh, nothing. I'm good for today. I just got through with my therapy, and I'll be
Huh?
ready. I'm ready in an hour.
Nephew.
I said I'm ready in an hour.
See, I can't hear you. Is
I'm gonna
it
put it in a chat.
hello? Are you talking?
Yeah,
And I
I'm
should be able
talking.
to hear you if I don't hear nobody else.
Where'd she go? Check the chat.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Check the chat. Check the chat.
Okay. We'll be back in an hour. All right, y'all. Love y'all.
All right, y'all. Peace out.
What you say?
No, I'm crazy. So go ahead and drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Get to taking that off me. Yeah. I got the plug, I made the coffee green. Talking late night for you.